The journey has only begun. In the face of horrors of both man and beast, we stand tall in defiance. With each victory, each scar, we harden ourselves for what lies ahead. But in this, do we risk a hardened heart? Thus begins the next chapter. Let us begin!
Hi, everybody. You know what? Like, I'm glad that whole intro stuff gets my players all pumped up. What gets me pumped up is seeing the Grover arm dance that they all do as it plays. It's the best.
And like, it's for us only. No one else sees it.
Exactly. So it gets even more ridiculous every time, and it's the best. Welcome, everybody, to the Oddities D&D.
Hi.
So happy to be here. Before we jump into the campaign, we're going to go around and introduce each of the players. We will start with Virya.
Hi, I'm the human incarnation of a spirit Halloween store, Ari. And I play Hexblade Warlock Virya, who's, a little angry right now, a little grumpy. She may need a nap and a snack. We'll see.
That's fair.
That's great.
Across from there, Nagheim.
Oh, I see you. Zanzan. And I play Nagheim, your drow wizard.
Amazing. Across from there, Cult.
Cult! Half-orc rogue. I have a little rhyme today.
Oh,
He's a bad school skipper, a sneak attack hitter from the Shadows Hill strike, crushed by a girl he likes. Oh. It's not good. I will workshop that. Maybe I'll just go back to improving them. It's terrible.
Like,
I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna leave the stream now.
it was cresting into 90s white boy rap a little bit, so I'm like, oh, where's this going?
Not anywhere good.
And last but certainly not least, Rose.
Hi, my name is Fred, and I'm a self-proclaimed Gemini hater. And
This we know is true.
Never. Oh wait, sorry. It's Gemini.
Oh,
so there's
right,
two.
right.
and I play Rose. I guess she's a snack of the group.
Oh,
Those are fighting words.
I like that title though.
Yes, me too.
Someone had to take it.
It's true.
Wow, wait till you get back to Drina. So, with that, who is going to recap what happened last time?
Oh my gosh, did I do last time or did someone else?
I think Fred did it last time.
It was me. It was bad.
Then I
Oh, it was
think
great. You shut up. Who's going?
Wait, where is it? I think it's me now.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, God. Can I make this writing bigger?
Only you can answer that question, my friend.
No, I don't know if I can make it. Okay. We're gonna have to adjust it somehow. You know what? I need to. One sec. Let me open notes. Let me open Notepad so I can.
We are
friggin'
professionals,
make it bigger.
ladies and gentlemen. We are
Look,
professionals.
I'm blind. I need to get a proper eye exam and not by the
A guy in an alley.
Yeah. By the
That's who I
sounds of
feel
it.
like fucking did it. How
I
do
didn't know you could get your eye exam in an alley. I'd like
Wait,
to know more.
You can get a lot of things except in alleys.
Okay, I think this is big
Looking
enough.
glasses in a suitcase. I don't know.
Ooh, that
He had
sounds
more than that in his suitcase. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi.
We're ready? All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
With an advancing wall of animated statues before them, the oddities attempt to make a stand before they realize the only way out of Whitestone Castle is through the door at their back. As Rose, Nagheim, and Viria try to keep the statues off the rest of the group, Colt and Catalina manage to unlock the door only to realize that it opens to a drop into the Parchwood timberlands, 300 feet below. Their escape hits yet another snag as Rose's use of lightning during her rage frightens Viria and impacts the warlock's own ability to fight. Through all the chaos, the oddities remember the Featherfall bubblegum given to them by Trixie and decide to use it to slow their plunge into the forest. Catalina, Rose, and Viria make it out first before Colt and Nagheim realize a single piece of gum remains for the both of them. They swing out the door using rope and finally make it down to the castle walls with a little help from Nagheim's magic to break their fall. As the party regroups, Viria turns on Nagheim, angry that they hadn't mentioned they didn't have enough of the gum for them all and to make it out safely. Before the two can bicker any further, Christos, I can't say his last name, Christos, the Briarwood's
Major Domo.
I can't even see, 1 second.
Mr. Roboto.
I'm just like, everything's so blurry. The Briarwood's Major Domo intercepts the group. The oddities stating, sorry, I missed the line, that they can't let any of them leave Whitestone. With help from Catalina, the oddities defeat the vampire. So, perhaps not for good. As Nagheim tries to reach Ariel's group of centaurs using telepathy, the party moves through the ominous Parchwood timberlands and encounters the Nightwalker they had avoided a few days prior. They decide against fighting it and rush to outrun the terrifying shade as its gigantic size allows it to quickly gain on them. With Viria and Nagheim lagging behind, the rest of the group, all hope seems lost. I'm a professional. With all hope seems lost, at long last, Ariel's herd intercepts them and lures the Nightwalker off their tail. As the crew winds down, Catalina leads Rose. Harry says hi.
Okay.
Just watched him like parkour. Rose away from the party and reveals puncture wounds she hadn't noticed until Deseric's defeat. With Rose's help, she disrobes and discovers bite marks, both freshly made and months old, cover her entire body. I'm gonna figure out what the hell is wrong with my dog.
Someone want to pick up where they left off?
That was it?
Well, that was it.
Oh, okay.
And then they went to sleep. And
then they went to
ever
sleep.
after.
Yes, exactly. Everything is groovy. So, you've all laid down for the evening, trying to come to terms with everything that happened, and you wake up the next day with a long rest taken.
Yay!
God. I already hit it.
Hello.
We just took a long
But-
rest.
We had a long rest.
Okay.
What?
But
Oh no.
everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
Before I do
It's
that,
fine.
I'm gonna take my long rest because I no longer have exhaustion or fear. So I'm not taking shit at disadvantage.
Well,
for
it's
once.
funny that you say that. What's your
30,
Constitution
20.
saving throw?
A 14.
Oh good. I mean, I hope.
Hmm. So,
Have mercy.
Rose. every time. Rose and Nagheim. Or wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at the old one, the medicine check from last time. Okay, so we got 20, 19, 15, 14. Nagheim. I will be kind and say that you still have a point of exhaustion. Just
It would-
one.
I was gonna say it would bring one back. So yeah, that checks out.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll say that you got enough meditation, but it was like a broken meditation because you'd be distracted with things that occurred the other night, and it just wouldn't let you focus for too long. So you don't gain an extra level of exhaustion. Your fear is gone finally, but the exhaustion still remains for that one. So ability checks at disadvantage.
So this is what I get for speaking.
But a new day has come. It's hard to tell if it's day or night because the forest doesn't really change its day-night cycle with everything that is surrounding the atmosphere right now. The mist is heavy, the light is obscured. What does everyone want to do?
Can I just have like a walk around camp just to see if we're all good? Like, you know, make a perception check perhaps.
Yeah, I'll give you this for free. What you do notice is that sometime during the night, the 4 centaurs that diverted the Nightwalker away from you all have returned to your group. So now you are a party of 6 centaurs and the oddities. But yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. I will do.
This
It's on brand.
Oh, that's yeah, on brand for sure. But what's very funny is just looking at our Roll20 chat and seeing like Nagheim has no active conditions. Oh, Nagheim is exhausted.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, but 7, you notice the obvious stuff, but other than that, nothing is really grabbing your attention this early in the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna find like a little rock away from the rest of the group and just stay there.
Okay.
Have a Keanu sit.
Yeah,
Sandwich.
exactly. I'm just gonna have a little. Yeah, exactly. Just sad Keanu.
Colt doesn't really want to get up because he's all warm and cozy with Kat, but he knows there's a really tough journey ahead, so he pulls himself away after just kissing the side of her temple, and
You feel her do that slight tug where it's like she rolls over a little bit to like pull the sheets over top of her, but it's you.
he'll slip off his jacket and put it over her shoulders, and he's gonna go.
I'm up.
No, just stay lying down for just a little longer. I gotta go take a whiz.
You make a solid argument.
I do. Good girl. And he's gonna go literally go have a morning whiz and delicately try to find a ghost
Okay.
or a spirit of the woods.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking you have to roll for it or something.
I know, I just get it. If you want to add flavor to it, you can just go, yeah, tree talks to you. That's it. Okay.
Bura room. What are you going for again? What is this?
I'm trying to probably go for athletics or insight. I'm just trying to think of. He knows the journey is physically hard.
Okay. So we'll say
So-
that as you sit there, relieving your manhood against a tree and trying to contact the spirits, as you do when you contact
As
spirits.
you do.
Yeah. You hear in the distance and you look as a spectral figure approaches you. Humanoid through the torso. Horse for the second half. But no head.
Oh.
A headless horseman, if you will.
Oh my god.
And it just reaches out to you and fades away. And you've got your Your Whispers of the Grave. Is that what it is
Okay.
called? Is that what it's called? Whispers
Yeah,
of the
it's
Grave?
called Whispers. There's
Thank you.
Whispers and Whales.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to take athletics, but it makes sense. Yeah, he'll take athletics,
Okay.
just in case they have to run again. Okay, I have my proficiency in athletics.
Good, good, good. All right. Everybody else?
Well, as Colt would be like, oh, just stay in, rest a little bit. Nagheim would just be like, well, I'm not staying in this bubble forever. And like as Colt walks out, the bubble just drops immediately, and Nagheim's just walking out after, like, I'm not sitting forever. And then he's gonna walk over to the centaurs and bow and just start checking them out, see if anyone needs to be bandaged up at all or anything.
Okay. From what you could tell, they're pretty self-sufficient. They know how to like treat any kind of wounds and everything,
like-
but yeah.
Just to offer any extra aid or be like, oh, that looks like it should have a clean bandage on it or like that, just to help out a little.
Fair enough. They seem to be good to go, though. I'll just put that out there. Rose, anything?
Rose is gonna look to make breakfast.
Okay.
So is there a fire already?
I'd say there probably would be a small one. So
Okay, so
yeah.
she's gonna gather whatever food she has from the word that I forget, and just make food for herself and for her companions, who will eventually emerge and join her to eat.
The smell of bacon does bring friends to the yard.
It
All right.
does.
Well, so whoever's
Colt, oh, sorry.
no, go ahead. Yeah.
Colt will return after gaining his new buffness and get Catalina up, like cajole her, and goes, "Come on, Rose is making breakfast. We got a long trip."
Right. Here we go.
And she will join everybody. Whoever is going to join in breakfast, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna have some tea. Gonna make some tea, but I'm gonna make some tea specifically with the tea that Tens gave me.
There you go.
I'm gonna come over and grab some food, but I'll return to my rock.
You know what? What would her... Okay, yeah. Catalina kind of perks up. And she looks at Nagheim with a little bit of a sly side eye at the smell of the tea.
Nagheim will just get a little sheepish and just be like, don't read into it that too much.
Oh,
I'm trying not to.
that's
You got a good nose,
adorable.
cat.
Oh, I love it.
Nagheim would message her quickly, just be like, he has a boyfriend. But like not making eye contact with her and just sipping the tea.
All right. So once breakfast is had and tea is consumed, and Grumpy Pants is Grumpy Pants, what would everybody like to do?
Rose will go over to Grumpy Pants on the rock. And she's just gonna slowly approach Viri, kind of like picking her rocks on the ground, and just be like, "Oh, hey, nice rock you're sitting on.
Thanks, I found it myself.
It looks comfy. You okay?
Yep.
Okay." And then Rose will leave, kicking more rocks, being like, "Do. This was not awkward."
Seeing Rose return, Colt will like catch her eye and like kind of beckon Rose over.
Sup?
Is she really pissed at all of us, or I mean, specifically?
I mean, if she is, she didn't say Ashley she was okay. She said yes, so I mean,
Well, that
think-
obviously means no.
Then why would she say yes?
Well, people lie, Rose, unfortunately.
Well, Very's not the lying kind. I think.
Maybe I should go talk to her.
I,
Oh,
I-
is she fed up with me too? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back.
You know what?
And
Why don't I go talk to her? She
Are you
bonded with
sure?
me. No, absolutely not. Go talk to your friend.
all right. And Colt will, hands shoved in pockets, moving dirt around with his toes and twigs, just as Rose was doing. He just kind of like sidles up. Good morning. How you doing?
You know, doing. Ready to go?
No, I just wanted to tell you that I really appreciate everything you do for us. And things moved really fast yesterday, and some things weren't said when they probably should have been pertinently said, but I mean, we survived a haunted castle and a mist
Yeah, that was
man.
that was loads of fun.
It was not. It was awful fun.
Mhm.
I mean, awful fun? It was just awful. I know I've had some issues with Nogheim in the past, but I mean, you saw where they grow up. You saw who raised them, and I think it's important to take that into consideration. That they just might not be very, very helpful in a battle, but when it comes to quick thinking and decisions like you and I are used to, maybe it just doesn't occur to them right away. Just try not to be too mad for too long. You're allowed to be. I just
want them to communicate better. It isn't the first time something
Oh.
like this happened, and
I know. I've been on the receiving end of it.
the thing is, I'm angry all the time, Colt. I'm on this quest to fetch magical rocks for an entity I know nothing about, all in exchange for magic I never wanted, so I could save and protect my friends who ended up dead anyway because I trusted the wrong people. And it happened again. You and Nagheim died on my watch once already. And I can't trust myself to protect you. And yesterday, Nagheim proved to me that I can hardly trust them to protect themselves. You wanted to know what I saw in these woods, right? Last time.
Yeah.
It was me, dead, and my grandmother, dead. Everyone I knew, dead, at the hands of the man who took everything from me. Everything except for this, and except for anger. So I really don't know what to do right now except be fucking angry.
Wow.
If we just go, maybe walking will clear my head, but right now I don't really want to talk about this any further.
Colt's going to walk around sort of to face, I kind of imagined him standing sort of like by her shoulder. He walks around to face her and crouches down on his knees and kind of just like looks at her. Look, I know I'm just some inexperienced idiot who's got too much money, not enough brains.
I don't think
But
that,
you-
Colt.
Yeah, but a lot of people do, and I'm fine with that. I don't really care. What you have to really understand is you're focusing on the one time you might have been a touch slow. You're not focusing on the fact that we're still here. We're still together. we will improve. It can't happen overnight. And we have to talk to each other. You can be angry, you can yell and scream, you can come and stew, but our ears will be open. Okay?
Right, just if you're going to come with me to the Shattered Teeth, just keep that in mind.
Well, we'll have
I
some-
really don't want anything happening to any of you. So
Colt gives her a hug.
she's like a little stiff, but she'll eventually like give a hug back.
Smack, smack. Here we go. Okay, good talk, boy. And just walks away.
Aw.
Hero
Just like their
walks away.
father.
Does Colt return to Catalina and Rose?
Yeah.
So Rose is gonna go, see? I told you she was fine.
Mm. Yeah.
Everything all right, darling?
Yeah. Just gotta... There's a lot of pins in a lot of things, and once we get somewhere safe with a couple of drinks and warm food in our bellies, I think there's gonna be a lot of talks.
Absolutely. With that,
Ooh,
should we get going?
Catalina, you and I
What?
should take a bath together.
Hells. Mm-mm. Mm.
Oh, my dreams just came true.
I mean, you've seen her fan art. Who wouldn't want to take a bath with this woman? Let me tell you.
No, it's because of the.
Yeah, because she trusts.
I.
Everyone's coming at it as like sexual, and Rose they're like, I just
We're
want to keep her
awful.
safe and like feel comfortable. Like,
Y'all dirty.
the most wholesome.
I completely missed that. And I'm the one who wrote this. Okay. So
Okay, moving along.
we will say that's how Catalina is choosing to cope with that, though. All right.
I love it.
Yeah. So it will be about an additional 2 to 3 days, depending how quickly and how quietly you all move to get out of this forest. Now, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you all agreed that staying close to the road but within the forest was the way to travel. Yes?
Yeah, kind of like running parallel to the road, but not
Okay.
directly on it.
Good, good, good. For that, go ahead.
Nagheim would just kind of go up to Ariel and be like, do you mind if I can go on your back again?
They just nod and help you up.
Thank you.
That was my brain going, I don't know how to properly respond. Just grab them.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. So, as you all travel through the forest, trying to keep in your peripheral vision the roadway that is about 100 feet away from you, and trying to also be aware of your surroundings within the forest. Trying not to overreact when you hear twigs snap or something rustle by at a quicker pace. Trying to keep your focus on the task at hand. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. And if you have a little piece of happiness, you roll with advantage.
Oh, if we're walking, Colt's just gonna take Cat's hand.
Okay.
Especially after the fan art.
Natural
Colt.
20.
After the fan art, I'm just Nagheim and Colt just throwing it out. Like Nagheim is clutching the patch.
Right on. So I will say it's a saving throw, right?
Mhm.
You know what, Nagheim? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me read this first. Viri, did you roll with advantage?
Nope.
Okay. Rose, did you want to do that too? We gotta change your name on Roll20, girl. This is messing me up.
No, it's because it's my name of my account that appears. I don't know why it's not my
But
name of my
You
character.
can, you
Okay.
can
Right,
change
get
it. Usually.
I can.
Bottom right hand of by the.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Use your luck, please.
Well, hang on. So I've only got one from Viria.
Okay.
I need Nagheim to roll
I
a
think-
d20.
Oh god.
Just a d20. Holy crap. All right. So, this particular wisdom saving throw, you roll straight, not with advantage. Okay. Viri, did you want to roll again?
Nope.
Wisdom saving throw? No?
I'm intentionally keeping it straight because her thing isn't really doing it for her right now.
Okay, fair enough. And Fred, you got a natural 20, so you don't need to re-roll.
Oh,
Yeah, unless
Uh,
it's a shot.
Okay, got that. All right. Colt,
and
are
I have a
you...
rule. I have a rule. If I have advantage and it's not combat, I'm not going to use luck.
Fair enough, fair
Well,
enough.
use your million inspiration.
I only have one left. And I'm going to save that to when I'm like really, really needing it.
So, as you're all walking through the first leg of this journey here, Viri, you're just in your head, stoic, keeping on. Centaurs at your front and back. You're good.
I was gonna say, like, if I'm in the lead, that might take a little longer than planned.
Well, when you got centaurs to follow, I mean, like,
yeah.
Rose, you are singing the cheeriest of cheery tunes in your head. It's like the most positive earworm that just spins round and around. It's the best thing ever. Keep going. I love the RP. Nagheim. You keep thinking about connecting to this piece of happiness that Catalina was describing. And then you get so wrapped up in the whole, how could I be happy about an object like this? I mean, I know it belongs to cult and everything, and they do make me happy, but it's an object. I have nothing. And what's with these tassel things? What is the purpose of a tassel? Why does this go on the shoulder? And you just keep spinning in your head and head and head. But you're good. Cult. You're walking along, Catalina by your side. She's safe. You did the job. You give her hand a little squeeze. It's soft. Not like soft to the touch like you're used to. The way she'd touch your cheek and the soft hands would just glide down. This is soft like squish. And as you look down, she was thinner when you found her. This is hollow. And you look up at her face. And as her face turns with its mummified complexion, eyes sunken back and hollow, jaws. You stumble backwards, dragging her down beside you, and you look again.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. Sorry.
You alright?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Look at me, darling. It's not real. Whatever you saw, it's not real.
And he puts one of his hands like on her cheek and just like,
No.
you got me once. Fool me once, motherfucker. Fool me once. And he just makes sure she's real. And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Just,
Right.
help me up.
Back up. Here we go.
You have 1 point of fear.
Whew.
Ability checks are at disadvantage.
1 point of fear. Did we have a
If you do it as exhaustion, it'll count as
Are we
the same
just
thing.
do-
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down.
All right. So with that one experience, everyone is a little more hardened to what lies ahead. And before you know it, the signal is given.
I believe we should rest here for the evening. We've made quite a lot of progress in our travel. It would be wise to gather our strength.
Agreed. How's your group doing? How's the head?
We are doing well. The more experience we have with this environment, the more we can steel ourselves.
Well, let's hope that works for the rest of us.
Darling, should I tell them about the little thing that we're doing? Maybe they have their own way of doing it as well.
Oh, yeah. Ariel. Apparently, if you have something like a token of some sort that reminds you of a place that you are comfortable with and you find peace in, and he's kind of looking them over. Are they wearing anything, or is it?
Yeah, I mean,
Donald
they've got
Duckin'?
Donald Duckin? Oh, they're totally Donald Duckin. I get that part. But there are
Pants.
I'm imagining all of them with like the little sailor.
yeah. Trademark. So, they don't have anything on their lower stuff.
Yeah. Sorry to be weird.
No, aside from, you do see like some areas where it's either branding or shaved out in whatever coarse hair is on them, which kind of flows into the tattoo art that's up, like some of their arms and across their faces and everything. Aside from that, you do see like accessories, like jewelry of some sort that seems to be man-made and all that kind of jazz. And then their spears and everything as well, which has all kind of different designs and attachments to it as well. So there could be things where they could kind of link up with.
Apparently, if you hold on to said token and he sort of like flashes the letter, something that reminds you of something good, it steals. You said you get stealed. You steal yourselves. Words. I forgot how to talk completely. Anyhow, good stuff, but less bad. And Colt will just go
see
on
Ariel
like this until someone stops him.
I believe I understand.
Warrior.
We're all just eating popcorn in the background, watching this happen.
Look at them flail.
He's screaming inside of his mind, please someone interrupt me, knock me to the ground, break my teeth.
You turn and you look beside you to see Catalina just standing there like...
You would see, very comically, Nagheim, like, very flimsily trying to get off the centaur, because even when they are lowered down, they're still really big.
Make a dexterity saving throw. While you're doing that.
I believe this will be of some importance to the herd. I will make sure that they are informed.
Wait, is it saving throws?
Great. He's gonna take out one of his fancy lollipops and just shove it in his mouth so he can no longer talk.
And it's at that point where you put it in your mouth, you hear this, ah! And you see Nagheim biff it off a centaur.
Oh, Nagheim, just call.
You roll a d4. And the centaur himself looks around to Ariel and be like, I have no control over this. This is not my fault.
4.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning on your dumb ass.
Oh, can I go
But I
over
love
and
you.
help them
I love
out?
you. What's that?
Can I go over and help them out?
Absolutely. Even the centaur, as he sees you coming over, Rose, to help your fallen friend, they're like, oh yeah, I should do that too. Sorry. Just completely stunned.
Sorry, I'm more used to gardening than, anything.
I have a green thumb too, I understand. Here, let me help you up, young one.
Colt offers one of the 3 if anyone else wants a fancy lollipop. It's
I'll take
nice.
one.
Little sugar. Okay, Rose gets one. He's got
I'm
2
gonna
left.
take one as well.
Okay, Viria.
Colt, make a perception check.
Oh. On regular dice?
Any which way you
on
want.
Real dice?
Any
Okay,
way you
percep-
want it, that's the way you want it.
That's the way you want it. Oh, that's cocked. Oh, that's a 5.
Okay.
Fuck.
So I will say to the rest of the group, with a 5, what you do get is that Catalina is very interested in grabbing one, so she takes one.
That's all of them.
But you miss the expression on the centaur in the far distance who's looking longingly at the lollipop and then looks disheveled as the last one is given away.
Oh, no.
But you don't see it. And they just Charlie Brown kicking the sand as they go away.
Oh, poor Charles.
I am making a note. Buy lollipops for centaurs.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, nice.
So before I set up the tiny hut,
Mm-hmm.
I am bringing back Albert.
Hey!
Hey, Albert's back.
Our mascot. Let's do it.
So I'm bringing Albert back in his full, beautiful raven form with that one golden tail feather, and then I will bring up the hut.
Sounds good. All of that happens. Now, before everybody beds down for the night, is there anything anybody wants to do?
I would like to find a rock to sit on.
It's a theme here. All right. By all means, do you want it far away from the group or close by?
I just want to find one.
Okay.
Close. Fairly close.
Easy enough.
Once I sit on it, I want to be like, "Hey, Viri, look at I found a spot."
That's a very nice rock, Rose.
Right? Do you want to sit?
Hang on, and I'll just, again, like, do a little tour around our campsite just to make sure there's, like, nothing dangerous around.
Make a perception check.
Colt will come up
I'm
next
gonna
to
roll
me.
with real dice this time.
Oh my god! I was gonna
Oh my
say,
God.
Colt comes up behind Viri, goes, "I got this. Go sit with Rose."
That's nat 1.
I was gonna say, would that give her advantage if Colt was helping?
Sure.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, baby.
It's a shame that you're rolling with your dice and not Coca-Cola dice.
Well, I'm
Oh.
rolling with my really nice
Cola
custom
dice.
dice I
And?
had made to order, so eat it. No, I love
Oh
it.
yeah, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 19.
It fails. That's what I think of your dice. No. Your dice are gorgeous and they did not disappoint. So,
Thank you,
you're,
Colt.
yes, exactly. So, looking around, you don't see anything similar to what you have come across in this forest so far. You don't see any giant Godzilla-like creatures coming at you from the distance. You don't hear wolves that are apparently prowling this area. And it's when you turn to go sit by Rose, out of the corner of your eye, this fucking forest is playing with your head again. Because there's no way a dark cloaked figure could be in this woods looking at you. And then you make your way over to Rose.
Can I Eldritch Blast in the direction of what I think is a figure?
You sure can, but as you look to take aim, it's no longer there.
Oh.
Just a trick of the light, probably.
Probably.
Oh, it's Waylon Brexis.
Who's that?
Well, personally, murder
You
him.
Jonathaned us. You
It's
Jonathaned us.
No, it's actually is Jonathan back for revenge.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Jonathan, big bad.
Oh,
Jonathan.
Oh, don't give him ideas.
Oh my god,
That's a
no.
good idea,
Jonathan's gonna turn into Ari's patron.
Oh no!
Oh! When you
Please
collect
no.
all the rocks, he resurrects. You betrayed me, baby.
You just throw away your warlock powers. You're like, okay,
Nope.
Dawn
I'm
Father, what's
just,
up?
you know what? No, just take sword, runs himself through with it.
Okay, we're serious. We're back. Whew. That
So
was
yes,
good.
I will go sit with Rose, just kind of like still staring in the spot where I thought I saw something.
Do I notice Yuri staring?
Make a perception check. No, that's
Well,
a free action. I won't do that.
Yeah, you know
Your
what you're
eyes are
gonna-
locked on her. Yeah.
You know I'm gonna roll a 20 anyway.
Don't. Come on. You see it.
You okay?
I just thought I saw something, but you know, these woods are creepy. So maybe I'm seeing things, maybe I'm not. In any case, it's gone. So
Oh, in any case, I found you a rock.
yes, thank you. And I'll
You
just
like to
sit down on the rock.
rocks.
Yeah, you know, make me look cool.
I think you're cool without rocks.
No, thanks. Sorry about snapping at you.
I'm sorry about the electricity. I forgot. I don't think you told me that you were scared of electricity, but
I don't
think-
really tend to bring that up, so.
yeah, I think I gathered that you don't really like storms, but I didn't think that it might be a problem. But anyway,
It's
I
not
won't
really
use that anymore.
storms per se, it's really like just lightning.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes when I fight, I get really, really angry. And sometimes these elements, they come into play.
Notes
Oh, you did?
that you get angry when you fight. I get angry too, but it's not, you know, laughing angry
I laugh?
like you do. Yeah, you don't notice yourself doing that?
No.
Yeah, you get quite gleeful. It's quite chilling, actually.
Oh. That's weird and creepy.
Are you calling yourself weird and creepy?
No, I mean like that I laugh when I fight.
I don't know, I just figured you thought beheading people was funny. But, maybe you should get that checked out? Is it
Is
like
there
a bloodlust trance type of thing?
Maybe I can ask Nagaheim now that he can heal.
Maybe.
Oh well, it doesn't really bother me that much. I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
knowing that you don't, you know, even notice yourself, cackling away as you chop bad guys, it's a little worrying. Are you good, Rose?
I'm always good. Was that too cheery for this creepy forest?
No, it's appropriate, really. But you know, if you have problems, you can also tell us about them, right?
Yeah. Not here though.
All right, let's have a pint, and then you can tell us about it if you want to, of course.
I shall tell you the story of my life.
I'm sure it's a great one.
And with that,
I have one quick thing.
okay.
When I'm in the hut, I'd like to cast sending. to Trixie.
Oh, fuck me. Here we go.
You knew it was coming.
You say that.
There was warning.
They posted about it in chat.
Uh-huh. And what do you say to? Okay, here's the thing. I love sending. I think it's great and everything like that. I am not going to keep track of 25 words coming out of my mouth, though. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So the rest of you, when they do their sending thing, please count for what I'm saying and tell me stop when it needs to. Because,
Okay.
and I'm glad we're starting with Trixie, because here we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, spell order. Fireball. Shield. Chain lightning. How are you? We're fine. Mostly. Thank you so much. And are you pooping? No. Oh no.
You didn't say who it was
Astrophobia
from.
flashbacks.
He knows. With
Okay.
sending, they always if they know who's sending the message, if they know who the person is.
That was a
Fireball.
type 17.
Fireball, chain lightning, and what?
Shield.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's so good to hear from you. How are you guys doing? How's the forest going? I could probably do that, but it'll take a little while. So, when are you coming back into town?
I have no idea if that was 25.
It was way over 25.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. You might have about 5 words left.
Do, 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 do.
And you're good. I'm counting each dude.
Thank you.
Oh, that's horrific.
Yeah. I guess I'll respond with another sending because we're gonna go to bed. Not quite sure. Few days left in the woods. We have to go to Singorn. So there's no rush.
You have
I'll
5
co-
words left.
I'll come back to something after that.
There's no rush. She doesn't need to respond. We're good. I just wanted to put my spell order in. Okay.
Yeah, should be all over that. I also have a few more items here as well, so you might want to take a look through my stock again, because there could be something that you really want to do, buy stuff. No words. Fuck.
You started before I was ready. But you're pretty much on par with 25.
Good. So question from the DM. Why are you going to Singorn?
Yeah, we don't have to go back to Singorn.
Or do you mean
Oh,
Western?
right. No, I was thinking Singorn to be like, hey, here's this person. She's back working here. Look after her.
Oh, no. She's got to go to Western Cobalt Soul. But that's cool. You assumed one thing, and it's...
I'm just assuming we're gonna be like, okay, you need to be babied for a little while. So off to the rich people.
Close. All right.
I did have the same thought, Sander, but I wasn't sure.
Okay. So with that, everybody, if you're bedding down for the night, I will say, make a Constitution saving throw. That one, yeah.
I'm gonna try a little. I'm gonna take a little bit of the tea before I go to bed.
Sure.
And put it in with the shoulder piece. Just set it inside.
Like the tea
That
bag
way I-
itself? Or no, I guess
Yeah.
you wouldn't have tea bags. It would be like
No, but I would
loose
take
leaf.
a little bit of the loose leaf and put it inside of the shoulder piece to kind of before I go to sleep.
Absolutely.
And just kind of tuck in with it.
Absolutely. Yes,
Uh,
this is mandatory now because you did that.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Constitution saving throws, starting with Rose, 8, Cult, 18, Virya, 18, Nagheim, 16, Rose.
10.
Oh my God, Rose changed the name. You don't know how much. That is so amazing. Thank you for doing that. Oh, I love you. In general, but especially for that. Rose, you take 1 point of exhaustion. But Nagheim,
Learning that I laugh when I.
You
when
have
I-
no
when I fight
exhaustion.
unsettles me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sliver Wizard.
I am now in the green.
All right,
First
so
time.
Rose, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
It's so nice
I
to
s-
see no active conditions.
Right? And it feels like you have been suffering for so long that this requires like a firework emoji or something like. Everyone in chat, please give Nagheim
Sorry.
firework emojis and like
I've had
sliver wizard
disadvantage.
emojis and everything. Oh my god.
I've had disadvantage on at least one thing
Since
for
you
like
entered this
2
whole
months.
yes.
Like,
Yeah. All right. With that, the morning comes, and you're thankful that there is a little hint of daylight, where what was dark and gloomy the morning before, it's now overcast with a bit of brightness behind it. So that is giving you some bit of comfort that you are at least closer to getting out of this hellhole right now. What would everybody like to do? And Nagheim, look in the chat. Everybody loves you right now.
Aw.
we needed to celebrate.
Yes.
It was worth it.
Long time coming.
I'm going to prep the tea
Mhm.
from Tens, but I'm going to put an extra cup out already for Kat. And then I'll put like a regular pot of tea on for anyone else who wants it. But this is like, has she noticed? And Nagheim's still waiting for a certain someone to notice the specific tea, who he hasn't noticed his brother's tea, but you know.
Guess who's a
So-
coffee drinker?
So
So-
I'll say this happens, Nagheim. You are the first to rise. Well, you took your meditation and then you were just waiting for everybody to kind of stumble about. And when you
Flipping
saw,
through my book.
yeah, when you saw that everybody else outside of the bubble was kind of moving around, you kind of got the idea that, okay, it's probably time for everybody to wake up. You exit, leaving the, oh no, once you
I
exit, the
exit
bubble
and
goes.
the bubble drops.
Right. So the first one, hang on, you and your shivers. This time, you are the one with the coat because Catalina leaves your side as she is the first one to rise and goes and sits with Nagheim. And as she takes the tea that you offer her in her hands,
Oh, you always had good taste in tea.
I was impressed, actually.
mm,
Most people, their tea's a little over-prepared or flavorless, so it was really nice to sit and talk with somebody who actually had a really good taste.
It's nice when you find someone to share common interests with. You know, point of fact, the reason we kind of bonded was because he asked for tea one time, and when I brought it to him, he just looked at me and said, "No, no, no, darling. Come, let me show you how it's prepared." And so, I learned how to brew tea properly because of him.
That's really sweet.
Mhm.
I kind of had a more stricter way of learning how to make tea. The amount of pots emptied out of a window. Kind of terrifying when you just see a pot go flying across in front of you when it's wrong.
Oh my.
All controlled by magic. The pots are still fine. We would never break a teapot.
Fair enough.
But still.
Yeah, Tins was never really. I don't know. I didn't really connect with Tins that much. He was always about his business around the estate. He always had his little, his little princelings all over the place whenever he could. He was very socialized that way. But there was one instance where one of his mates was just a right prick to me. And Tens stood up and completely gave him the verbal lashing of a lifetime. And ever since then, that boy never set foot in the estate again. the true character.
Yeah. I feel like being surrounded by very buff and those who are a bit more masculine and ready to fight, it can be intimidating to somebody who's... They kind of just kind of like looks at themselves and goes, who's not? So...
Hey, look at me. Strength ain't nothing. Masculinity, femininity. As long as you're a good person in here, it's all that matters.
Yeah. I don't know what's in there.
Well, you just need to open your eyes. Everybody else sees what's in there. Trust me.
And
I
with
just
that-
get that glossed over look of, oh, if she knew.
And it's about that time that everybody else slowly awakens. What is everybody doing?
Colt's gonna go by the fire and sit between Cat and Nagheim, just like smell what they're drinking. Is like, oh, that smells like that shit Tens used to drink.
Hey. You don't sit in between us. We're having a conversation. You sit over there.
What?
We're bonding.
And she
Over,
just
right?
kind of shuffles over so that you're shoulder to shoulder with Nagheim.
And it's not shit that he drank. It's really good, actually.
Oh, it smells like the bottom of a leather shoe.
You need to get your nose fixed.
Hey,
Probably from when your sister
I-
gave you the good...
You did break it. Oh no, she broke it, but you fixed it, so thank you.
I'm sorry. Nell gave you what for?
Yeah,
And I missed it.
you did. She fucking sucker punched me.
Oh my. Well, if I remember correctly, there's probably a dozen times that you probably deserved it, so
I didn't deserve this one so much.
She looks over at Nagheim and rolls her eyes.
I bet.
Nagheim's just there, just being like, oh. Like, oops.
Keep your wizard mouth shut.
I was like, uh-oh.
And the other two, the ladies of the
will
group,
cut you.
what are you doing?
Rose is tired, so she didn't get up this morning to make breakfast. She is still in her bedroll, kind of like lounging around like a lazy potato.
And as you see other members of your group get up before you, you subtly reach and grab their blankets and pull them onto yourself so you're like a cuddle puddle of blankets.
I'm exhausted.
Anybody
gonna-
else?
I'll warm her up a little.
There you go.
Bit of presto.
Fireball!
Yeah. Well, that's why I put the order in. But I'll just use presto to just warm some of those blankets up for her, so it's a little extra cozy.
Seeing Rose still sleeping and the other three having their conversation, I'll just kind of like gather stuff up to make some kind of like stew for breakfast and just quietly prepare that. And once it's done, grab a bowl and just walk away, just make my rounds around camp again.
Make it around, so okay.
I hate it. I hate it.
All right.
Love it.
So, eventually, everyone who is having breakfast has breakfast. You collect your camp, and you set off for day 2 of this trek. I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm not, because I love that, and that's how I show the
That's-
chat room love.
So I'm not exhausted. I'm
Yes.
gonna walk beside Catalina and just
All right.
chit chat with her and
So
try
this
to
is
keep up
yeah.
with everyone.
So between Rose and Virya, who would be in front and who would be in back? Do you think?
Colt will probably stay behind so he can keep.
Well, hold on. I know where you are. I'm going to tell you where you are. So, Rose, Virya, who's in front, who's in back? Real quick.
Can I be in the middle? Because I'm feeling tired.
Well, other people are in the middle.
I mean, I would naturally try to take the lead.
Okay,
Just that,
there we go.
You know.
So we'll say just for this first little bit, Rose, you are in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
Move you to the middle.
But you
one.
are with, like, you are surrounded by centaurs and everything. And this is why. Because as Nagheim is pulling Kat close and trying to talk her ear off, Cult is on the other side being like, hey, I want to pull her close to me. And it's kind of like a Wizard of Oz kind of thing, you know, as the three of them just la, 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 la. No, that's the Smurfs. What's the Wizard of Oz? Whatever, the Wizard.
The wizard.
There we
the
go. So
wonderful
they're
Wizard
like
of
that
Oz.
through this horror fest that is this forest, like front and back covered, flanked by centaurs and everything. They are having a just gab fest, and each one is trying to like gain the attention of Catalina between them two.
The new girl.
Yeah. Now, I'll say everybody can shuffle their positions after they've had this little wonderful little moment, and at that point, everybody make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. But Nagheim, please roll a d20 first.
Oh, I have a mouse that I can use with my fingers.
Okay, I'm gonna do some stuff here just before.
The 6 on my d20.
A 6?
Yeah.
You roll just a straight roll without advantage. Viria, did you roll with advantage?
No.
Oh, you're still doing your thing. So glad I gave you this mechanic. All right.
Right?
16, 17, 8? Okay. Nagheim, as you're walking with Catalina, Cult beside her, you start to feel like maybe I'm the third wheel here. I can talk with her later. And you let them go ahead. And you let the centaurs between you and Rose go ahead. You let Rose go ahead. You see the last centaur go ahead. And you keep watching them go and go as everything fades to darkness. Did you really believe that I would be interested in someone such as yourself over something as simple as a tea? Who are you kidding? Mother was right about you. You're nothing special. You gain a point of fear.
Nagheim's gonna drop what they were holding on to when that happens as well.
Okay. And as you give just a little shake, you're bumped into by the centaur behind you.
Can you keep moving?
Nagheim will just quickly do a quick wipe. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Do not be afraid to rely on me if you need.
Yeah. I just. Yeah.
Okay.
Nagheim, Kat wants to hear about, like, she wants to tell you about how good horseback riding is and how you should learn. Come on.
I mean, I did teach Cult a thing or two.
Well, we
so-
went, I knew how to ride before, but we did go riding
You
together a lot.
fumbled quite a lot. Let's not lie
I
here.
mean, I just had a lively horse.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
this goes
you
on
would
and on
know-
and
yeah.
on.
You would notice the redness in Nagheim's eyes and the occasional little bit of a quick wipe.
Fair enough.
Colt
Viria.
just like pats Nagheim on the shoulder and just gives them an understanding look, like, yeah, okay. And
Viria.
Colt will keep a closer eye on. Sorry.
And I'm going to try a third time now. Viria.
Present.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny. You running away from everything. You could have just handed it over. Life would have been just fine. But no. You had to put up a fight. And now you see what happens when little ladies don't learn their lesson.
You gain a point of fear.
I'm just gonna shoot out a blast, like, at whatever I see.
Fuck me!
Hey! Hey! What the hell's up with you? Come on now! Cole will walk
Remember what
over
I said
to...
about being angry?
Did you see something in the woods?
No.
Why? We are trying to be silent.
Viria. Viria. We're all feeling it. Me, Nagheim. Kind of looks at Rose. Does Rose look like bugged or sunshiny?
Rose?
Lollipops and
It's like a tired sunshine, but still sunshine.
Okay. Rose, not too sure, but we're all seeing it. We're all hearing things. We've done this before. You've got to... If you're hearing or seeing something, you just got to know it's not real. Okay? Deep breaths. No... Zoo.
I believe it's foosh, swoosh, and a poosh. All right. Trademark
This was
chat.
classify as a swoosh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay? Because that could really hurt somebody. I know we did the same thing on our way out, but that is a little... That's a lot. Kat, are you okay?
Tits.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
sorry about that.
No, no worries. Just gave me a start, is all. You alright?
Not really, but, you know,
Alright.
once we get out, it'll be fine.
I'm gonna hang out with, Viria, if that's alright with you.
Sure, sure.
Why? I'm boring.
Sometimes I like boring. This one's a lot to handle.
What?
So you
Come on,
keep on
Nagheim.
moving.
Rose.
I'm sorry, my foot is cramping up.
Oh.
Help. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Isn't that
Tally!
what happened?
Tally!
That happened to Sam on the
Oh.
watch of Legend of Boxmock, and he goes, "Oh, I got a foot cramp."
Yeah! God, they're stealing our cramps now? Oh.
How dare!
All right.
Okay, it's going.
All right. Well, you let us know if you need to walk it
Yep.
off a little bit or something like that. Okay. So you all keep moving forward. Catalina by your side, Viri, but not initiating anything. She just wants to be sure that you've got someone outside of things that are possibly giving you grief, should you need some sort of support. What is everybody doing?
As I say, as Colt and Nagheim are walking, Nagheim isn't doing their typical, like, oh, I have to use the cane. They're relying on the cane to keep walking. But I'll just... I do intend to talk with her, just once we get out of here. But... Colt, I forgot about the gun.
I know.
I completely... my mind said, yes, we all have it. I remember getting it from Trixie. I remember putting it in my pouch. I forgot that I had used it. I'm not used to this. I'm used
No.
to reading books and being told exactly what to do day in and day out and how to live my life. I stayed back instead of thinking about what I need to be doing because I saw she wasn't moving and I knew I could keep clearing them out.
It's okay. It's okay. There's so many pins right now and everything. I feel like a pin cushion. It's okay. I know. I was told what to do and what to read and what to learn and what my future was basically being planned out for me. I understand. I chose to do this. I wanted to break free of my life. I wanted adventure. I wanted to swing from ropes from windows 300 feet above the air. Pants-wettingly terrifying, by the way.
It was kind of cool though.
What-
I think I would have
what you
liked to
did
see
with-
Rose do it though.
I know.
think that would have been great.
What you did with your magics when we were about to hit the ground and you bounced me back up, it was I know we didn't gush. We wanted to though. I know. I saw your eyes. I wanted to tell you about how freaking cool it was. It was amazing. You're amazing, and you're good at this. And we're gonna just get better.
Yeah.
She'll be receptive to it, but she's angry, an angry woman.
Just, when we were fighting, I was like, yeah, it happens. And I feel like I will never get in an argument with Rose because look at her.
She is virtually a walking sunshine.
Just looking at her makes me feel better. But I felt like Viri and I were kind of not opposites, but two sides of the same coin almost, in many ways. Not with what our past is, but how we were in the field with magic and learning, and I felt like we could just grow together in this whole thing, and just having her mad at me, I'm just like, it's like when, I don't know, I would say like a mother's just not mother, but someone you look up to is disappointed in you.
Oh, like a teacher or a mentor.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to be a little more braver and such because she just goes into everything. So she just doesn't question it. She just goes right in and gets it done. And
You think it doesn't affect, like, she can walk right in. Her and Rose can just go right in
yeah.
without fear. But I will tell you this, she was pretty upset that we both died. And she takes it on herself. She blames herself for that. Although,
To be fair,
I'm pretty sure I kind of fucked up and got myself killed.
I literally told the guy to kill me thinking that he was bluffing.
Yeah,
I
that
need
wasn't so.
We're really... I think you and I need to start taking a moment before we speak. You know?
Well, I mean, I get a little tongue-tied once in a while, but I mean, I think, yeah, actually, you're completely right. I don't know why I tried to argue that. I think I'm better at speaking than I am, and then I open my mouth and then I prove that I'm not a good speaker. And he sort of goes in a bit of a circle there for a second, but finally he starts to come out of it and he goes, I will tell you when, I don't think this is the same, but like and he just sort of looks at Catalina and is like, if I pissed off Catalina, and occasionally I would, I tried to let her know that I was just thinking about her. I mean, because it's like, she was doing her thing, I was doing my thing. We'd have to kind of be a little secretive about it, but I would slip her things that let her know that I was thinking about her, like little daisies, quarters and, a piece of cake here and there,
She
Does
likes
that-
any of those things, though.
I don't know. Because I don't really know who she is anymore.
To be fair, I don't think any of us really know who any of us are anymore. Or at all. We're kind of...
Oh god, Nagaheim, I cannot wait to get out of this fucking place.
Oh. Do you know what I look forward to? Stars.
Stars?
Like
Like in
clear
this-
sky and stars.
Oh my god, with a nice full moon so it casts shadows?
Ugh.
Oh, get out of town. We're doing that. We're getting a bottle of wine. We're doing that.
All of us need to do it.
Oh my god, then we're gonna sleep in the next day.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a deal.
yeah. I'll get the wine.
Nagaheim, you're pretty cool.
Maybe sometimes.
And with that, what is everybody else doing, if anything?
Yeah, sorry, that took a long...
No.
I didn't
That was
expect-
great.
I didn't expect it to take a long time.
Beautiful. Stop it. I got
very
teary
Never.
eyed. Okay.
Never apologize for that.
Wholesome.
Yeah. Rosemary, are either of you doing anything?
What are we doing? Are we walking or
Yep.
we got somewhere? Okay, cool. Well, Rose is just, someone who's tired and doesn't really talk because they're tired. That's why she's just walking.
You're kind of like the little kid whose parents are dragging them through the mall, and you're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, she's not like dragging her feet, but she wishes she was still in that very warm blanket.
You bet. Viri, anything or keep going?
I'm just walking side by side with Catalina, and at some point I'll just take a look at her, kind of like size her up a bit, and go, Colt's lucky to have you, you know that, and vice versa.
'Cause she's hot.
Fuck yes, she is.
Oh, sorry.
She's so hot.
You forgot your mic was on, didn't you? True D&D confessions.
Yes.
And back. Here we go.
I know. But the same thing goes for you too, right?
Well,
No.
I have my doubts,
No.
but I see how you two take care of each other, and I had my reservations about you when we first got to Whitestone,
That's fair. You didn't even know me.
but you're all right.
She does the faintest little thank you kind of bow.
But don't be selling yourself short like that. A lot of us are really hard on each other. You don't need to be. You got enough going on.
Well, I think it's, I've been hard on myself my entire life.
Exactly.
It's gotten me where I am now, which, not quite the best position, but I can't complain too much.
So, not to get all analytical or anything, but if it's gotten you this far, and it's not the best, do you think it could be better if you relied on them a bit more? Or
Well, in a way, it already is,
it's good you can see that.
I'm afraid if someone left those 3 idiots on their own, they would just get into too many a mess.
Well, I don't know about you, but I count 4.
And she just kind of gives you a little elbow in the arm.
Jesus, you're thick. whoever Jesus is. Shit.
Ari Spears.
That is how many crushes my team has on me now?
I'm just saying, polyamory is a thing.
Yep, polycule, baby. Let's make it happen.
I don't even have to try. This is great.
Triad time.
Like butter.
All right.
She's like, thanks? Question mark? No, she'll like
Yeah.
blush a little bit and start walking faster.
All right. So with that, the whole party eventually comes to yet another night for rest. Before you bed down for the evening, is there anything that needs to be done?
We'll walk around camp once more.
Okay, make a
Cool.
perception
We'll start
check.
to join Viria
Okay.
so she can have advantage.
There you go.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So perception with advantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
While she's checking that out, Rose, Nagheim, anything you guys are doing or just bedding down?
I'm
Rose
making
is
the
very
hut.
sleepy and goes to.
Yeah.
Just
I got
waiting for the
Rose.
bubble to appear around her.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
In this area.
I don't know if
Right-
we'll
right around
split,
me.
but
Is that a
Yeah.
16 or an 18? I can't.
It's,
16.
It's a 16, but so that's a 17 with my
Okay.
bonus.
Thankfully, nothing. I think more so than anything, it's probably due to the centaurs that are around you guys, kind of guiding you down certain paths that maybe your elvish humanoid eyes don't naturally see. So because they're familiar with this forest, that is why nobody is making stealth checks anymore, because you have them guiding the path. So thankfully, on this third night of rest, you feel finally a little comfortable and a little confident that they are keeping watch. And the only thing you guys have to worry about is just making it through. And with that,
So sorry.
everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm not going to be goofy anymore.
Yes, you are.
That's a
Who are
lie.
you kidding? Come on.
Oh,
Fit.
Why'd you?
Natural
everything's with
20.
disadvantage?
No, that's saving throws.
Not
This is-
saving throws.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
okay. Do I
sorry,
reroll?
sorry. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm going to reroll.
Well, if there's just one roll, then we're keeping the one roll. But Rose, we'll get you to roll again because that was weird.
Because I selected roll with disadvantage. That's why I rolled both.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Yay.
cool.
So it is a saving throw.
Yes. Or sorry,
Okay.
was it Constitution saving? Yeah, it's
'Cause we all
ability
have sa-
checks. If you're exhausted, it's ability checks, not saving throws that are at disadvantage.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right, so looking across the board, everybody who has a level of exhaustion, not fear, level of exhaustion, you no longer have that as you wake the next morning. How's everybody looking?
no.
Rose wakes up the next morning and she is an energetic ray of sunshine. She is making breakfast, and it's the best 5-course breakfast you've ever seen in the forest.
Nice.
Oh.
In the forest. So,
In the forest.
excellent. It's like day old bread forest. It's all good.
Cult's going to go for the longest pee he's ever had because actually
Oh, good call.
it's a little early than we usually take it, but my back teeth are floating and have been for about 45 minutes.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, see, this is the joyful thing about going for a bathroom break because it's no longer just sitting and waiting. All of you lovely people at home get to see beautiful art created by Chuck at Productighoul. Productighoul? Yes.
Productighoul, like production and then ghoul. So Productighoul.
There you go.
The-
All right.
She's a ghoul, I'm a
antagonism-
ghost.
There you go. So we will be back in about 5-10 minutes. So stick around, check out the art. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. All right. Where did we leave off?
It's the next morning. Rose is cooking breakfast, and people are.
Oh.
Thank you.
And before we get back into the game, thank you, Nora. I showed
Yes.
them. You should post that.
Potato.
You should post that on Twitter and tag the oddities. And
Yes.
Oh, it was
Absolutely.
So cute.
We got fan art. It's so
Oh my
adorable.
God. Everyone awed and guffawed.
Exactly what she said. So,
Okay, back to the game.
it's the morning. Breakfast is being made by a very cheerful Rose in all her loveliness. What is everybody else doing?
Colt's sort of settled into like a routine of just like checking in with Kat, making sure she's feeling okay. Nighttime, doing okay. You tired?
Well, actually, before you reach that point with Nagheim, I'd say you get the feeling that as everybody else is getting up and getting ready, that the way Catalina is just, instead of spooning you, she's kind of turned to you as you're laying there, with her forehead kind of nestled right underneath your chin. And as you try to get up and try to move, she just kind of pulls you in a little closer. And you just figure, maybe a few more minutes.
Are we okay?
What? I'm okay. Are you?
I know you got a lot of questions, and I have a lot of answers. I don't want you thinking I'm ignoring you.
No, it's this place. I don't want to. I don't want to have a big talk here.
Yeah.
I just-
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay now.
I am glad you were here.
Yeah.
And she just kind of tilts her head up, just kind of does a little kiss right on the chin there. And then just slowly gets up and does one of those stretches where it's like, check out my boobs. Here we go. And gets on with her day.
You see,
Yep.
you see from like where she's standing, like Viria's eyes just go like real fast.
Oh, Viri's eyes do? As did the internet when we showed off our latest art piece of the ball.
Oh my god.
But we're back in the game. Breakfast is had.
Rose, this is delicious.
Thank you.
Nagheim will prepare tea for everyone, and again, we'll have the tea from Tens for themselves and Catalina.
She
But we'll-
graciously accepts.
Yeah. We'll pour the tea for everyone else, though, and pretty much force everyone to have tea.
Darling, you absolutely have to try this. It's heavenly.
What flavor do you prefer?
Who are you talking to?
Colt, what flavor do you prefer?
Coffee.
I will, as you're about to take a sip, you'll feel like a bit of a shimmer, like a fizzy feel almost, and then as you drink the tea, it tastes exactly like coffee. Because
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
presto it for you quickly.
Nagheim. You're incredible.
Anybody else?
Thank you so much.
Oh,
It's like, oh.
Anybody else not prefer the taste of tea?
Not that I don't prefer the taste of tea. I absolutely love it. But I feel like you and I have become a little closer on this journey here. There was mention of teeth cleaning.
Oh my god, do the thing.
Okay. Nagheim's just gonna kinda... Hair's a mess, teeth are a mess, skin needs cleaning a little. Okay, there's a few bruising here. Okay.
Are you talking to Catalina?
Just under their breath, just being like,
Okay.
Bam. The teeth, like the hair, like a little shimmer, and then the hair just kind of like fluffs up a little because like any oils or anything are now gone. The teeth are whitened and cleaned, and like a bit of bruising kind of lightens up, and then Nagheim just goes, I haven't done this in a while. Cult, your hair, your teeth, your clothes a little bit. Rose, come here.
Oh, put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Oh, Jesus. It's 3D internet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, Nagheim just goes, bam. Your scalp's like a little bit shinier, teeth cleaned, you know.
So I will
body
say,
freshened up a little.
yeah. At first, when you're doing the whole like, this needs that and this, that, you see Catalina's expression kind of go like a little like, I didn't realize I looked so shitty. Thank you for pointing that out in front of everybody. But it's quickly faded by you doing her hair as well. And she's like,
Wait a minute. You do hair?
Well, I can.
she undoes her hair so quickly.
Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me.
I just start prestoing, and I look over at Viri and go, teeth are done, hair's done, the bit of dirt on your clothes is done. They go back to the hair.
So
It's gonna take-
as Nagheim does this, anyone who would like to make a perception check. All right, let's see it. Let's roll it.
Oh, where is it?
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'll do one too. Just
Well,
to
you know
give
what?
us-
You know
give
what?
us a
That's-
chance.
She's making breakfast. You are in your element. You are doing fine on that. So you obviously missed this. That's okay.
How do I have the better perception out of the three of us? I don't know.
It's Bizarro World tonight.
I mean, Cult, you do have luck. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, you know what? No, you know what? I have my one last inspiration.
Do you?
No, I'm saving it. I'm saving it. I will use a luck.
All right.
Because he would be so focused
Hmm.
on this.
Watch, it's a natural one. I'm going to explode if it's a natural one.
Okay, where is it?
Oh,
18,
this makes sense.
18.
So
Worthy isn't a luck.
Viri, having experienced a little bit of fluster because of your exchange with Catalina, Rose being absorbed in making food, and this is her love language at this point, you know, just making the best possible breakfast out of what she has, and it's just going into his full attention there. Nagheim, you're doing your Nagheim thing, and Cult, you feel head to toe blood rushing to your face, to your nethers, as you see the Catalina you knew. Hair full, vibrant, like a lion's mane off of a golden goddess. Her usual shimmer and shine. Finally, for the first time since you've seen her at Castle Whitestone, this is the Catalina you remember.
Oh my god, that feels so good. I'd say it again, you should give up adventuring and just do this shit, because you would make hand over fist. Retirement. Retirement.
Smells like this get rather boring. They're very helpful for day-to-day life, and why I still look pristine at all times.
Well,
And like, you look at like the leather and you actually see like, has it been shined? Like,
well, I will say, after everything we've been through, boring is not as boring as you might think. So keep it in mind, that's all I'm saying.
And
look
breakfast
beautiful.
will continue.
You say like you didn't know that already.
You already looked beautiful, but now you're less greasy. That was not a compliment. I'm sorry, I will try to think of... I have to go to the bathroom!
Before you do, she grabs you and just brings you close and says,
That's my darling, I remember. Kiss on the cheek.
and away you go.
I'll
So-
just kind of like nudge over to Rose and be like, ugh, they're nauseating.
I know, right?
That's it.
Nighttime will
I
take
was
a
waiting
moment.
this long just to see if Rose goes, I know, right? Who are we talking about? Because you are in on your food. But that's all good. It's all good. Keep on going.
Nighttime would take just chatting. Nighttime will be like, well, you were around, the Cultivarius family a lot. Do you think I'm the type of person that, let's say, a cult's mother wouldn't like?
Have you never met them?
Well, I have, and it was at the ball, and I kind of had a situation happen, so I missed all of it.
I missed the
While I
ball.
was there, but I did bring wine, and I don't know. I just think I don't know. I don't know.
Well, come, sit for a minute.
And she brings you over. She brings you a little further away from the whirling dervish that is Rose, cooking up everything that she possibly can.
Uncanny dodge.
Spice! Anyway. Hells yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's in my eye. It's in my eye. Oh.
All right.
So, let me give you a little bit of insight here. From what I've experienced, Darling's family are the most lovely people you could ever hope to meet. I absolutely adore them, yeah. They never treated me like I was beneath them. Cult's father would help in the kitchen from time to time. He would come in after some long times, delegating with, the higher-ups and everything. And every time he came to help, he would fumble around, but always eager to learn. And always one for a laugh. Made it less like work for the rest of us. And Mavis, lovely through and through. She would invite younger staff on nights before events for dress-ups. Yeah. And she always played a part. Whenever the events came on. She would be bubbly for the dim-witted and stern for the diplomats. But my favorite face was the one whenever she was beside her husband. I tell you, books don't know how to write love like that. Did you by any chance meet Nell?
No. I met the parents, and got swept away by... I don't even know what it is anymore. So I sadly missed... Well, we met over breakfast, but it was more of a... No one really spoke too much about anything. Yeah, it was...
Well, piece of advice. With Nell, always be on your best behavior. Because she is always on her best behavior. I always knew she's more the rough and tumble type between all of them. But there was one time, during a ball, much like... Oh, I missed the ball. Fuck! Fuck you, Whitestone! Anyway, there was one time she was at the ball, I was working, and she was just pestered one after another by drunks all night. So, took it upon myself to deflect where I could on her behalf. An urgent matter here, my lord. Oh, a spilled drink here, my lord. But there was one who made a lewd comment which Nell could not fire back with.
You break his nose?
Oh, I did better. When she didn't respond in kind, he came back at her with slurs of a sort. So I walked up, I grabbed him by the balls, and I made him apologize and call Nell Captain from then on. It worked. And I am very proud to say that since then, every time I passed Nell in the hallways, she would give me a little salute.
Yeah, the whole family is very cute.
Oh, cute. Oh my god. Tell me, you at least saw Auntie Olaf.
Yes, they told me she was talking about spirits and ghosts and stuff, but I didn't really have a chance to actually, again, I didn't.
The next time you are there, grab that woman and spend an entire afternoon with her. She is fucking funny. Ridiculously funny. I always try to make her laugh, right? I tell her just the lamest jokes. Wanna hear one?
Sure.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know,
Because-
get speed?
The rest of you hear this just bark out, and like you all just like you grab your weapons. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then you see Catalina just busting a gut.
Oh, but I have to be quiet.
Yeah, you do, because I'm the fucking DM.
I will keep that in mind.
No, I love you. I love you. I just want to make it like I'm big meanie.
We all know you're as soft as a marshmallow.
Shut up! Don't tell the internet that.
Anyway.
No wonder Colt likes you.
I'm very likable. Sometimes.
You are.
Other times I'm a right pain in the ass. Like this time.
So am I. Don't worry about it.
Well, cheers to pains in the ass.
What is everybody else doing?
Cole's still snickering at that stupid joke. Because he's probably heard it before.
Yeah, you do that thing where it's like, oh god damn, I fell for it again.
Got me again.
Rose has a point. At that point, like breakfast is over. She's starting to like wrap up and clean up, and be like, "Cool, let's go."
In the distance, you hear Whitestone go, "Well, fuck you too."
What's that?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
It
You
sounded
dicks.
like a grumpy old city or something. Ugh.
I don't know. What was it called? Like, white gross?
I don't know, like moldy stone.
You know, I want
don't
to
know.
pretend like I'm mad at you for getting the name, but then you just totally fumbled that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I whiffed
You
it. Oh.
epically fumbled it. Oh.
Oh my god.
See what I did there?
Ah,
All
I
right.
hate it. I
So-
love
Yeah,
it.
so no, Viria's just in the background going like,
Yeah.
Judge Judy. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
God.
I'm kidding.
Everyone needs a Judge Judy in their group.
There you go. So everybody collects their things. You put out the fire. You follow the same pace as before. And I'm sorry, Pepsi. It's a living. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, sweet lord.
And I no longer have
Nope,
the
you
thing,
don't.
But I still have my tea leaves.
You could try
Okay.
that. I'll get you to
try
roll
it.
a 20 with that. Sure.
Wisdom saving throw? Oh, I get to.
I
roll
don't
with
think any.
advantage, don't
I think everybody does except for
Oh, no.
Nagheim. Yeah. Should you choose to.
And I'm not rolling with advantage because that was a 3.
Oof, both terrible. I got an 11.
Doesn't fucking matter though. I got a 21 for once.
Rose, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yep.
If you're
Thank
using
you.
your little piece of happiness.
Viria is not, and Nagheim,
Got a
you're just
21.
a straight roll. Okay.
Oh no.
Unless that 3 means disadvantage.
No, it's just a straight
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
The thing was to see if you got advantage.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
You know what? I'll roll with advantage too.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
because I had like a little pep talk.
Okay, well, roll a d20 first
Oh, okay.
because you denied it a couple of times there.
17.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah.
One more roll.
Well, I rolled an 8 and then
This is the one.
18.
Okay.
I'll take it.
You're all making progress. Cult. You feel the chill of this forest sinking in. Your hands can't warm up. They almost feel numb. You keep shaking involuntarily. It starts crawling up your arms, your shoulders. You get that little up the spine that just makes your neck kind of twitch. You hear footsteps on either side of you, getting closer. You try to warn your friends, but you just can't get the words out. And it's when they seem to be right beside you. You look ahead, and you see the edge of the forest. The orange glow of the sky as sunset is beginning to fall upon the land. You just made it in time. You are all out of the Parchwood Timberlands. And
I kept waiting for you to drop the other shoe.
you are surprised to see that waiting for you, as some of the members of the Centaurs were sent ahead, are cream, potato, and gravy, and your cards.
Potato.
Oh my gosh.
Vera's just gonna like accelerate and just like walk up to Cream and just like start giving her a bunch of like pats and
Mm-hmm.
takes out some of the horse food and feeds it to her.
Colt
Rose does the
grabs.
same. She runs and she's like, potato, and then just hugs the horse. And then she cries into the horse, be like, I missed you.
Colt
And
grabs
happy.
Cat's hand. Oh, sorry, dear.
It's good. I'm done.
Colt grabbed Cat's hand. He's like, I'm gonna race you there. Race to the horses. Cat obviously wins.
Oh yeah, she
And-
lets you. Aw, you're funny, and lets you go a few before, just before you're about to like reach out and touch your horse. She's like, "Oh, that's a good horse. Oh, were you trying to? Oh, I'm sorry."
It's Gravy.
Hello,
That's
Gravy.
Named him after the food product, Gravy.
I kind of picked up on that.
Did you? I thought it was very clever.
It is.
I'm gonna hang back with Edio.
Okay.
Thank you so much to all of you. Couldn't have done it without you, my friend. Of course, I'm speaking to him in Elven.
Think nothing of it, Nagheim Elf. I hope our paths cross again.
So do I, my friend. But I promise you, I'll check in from time to time. You ever hear a little voice in your head? It's me.
I look forward to it.
And
Give
you
him a
see them.
bow.
You see them all turn and head back into the forest that you finally escaped.
And I will cast Bless.
Fireball. No.
Dagger, dagger.
I will, as Nagheim's arm reaches up, at first the black glow starts, but as a wisp around, it starts to slowly turn into the light gold that usually was there. And 4 little beams of gold light kind of trail off after Ariel and 3 others, and they are all blessed.
Nice. The others are like, oh yeah, fuck you. This is the jokes. This is the jokes. All right. That's great.
Yeah.
Everyone, you're at the horses. You're at the carriage. You are maybe a few hours away from Turst Fields if you want to stay there for the night. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Everybody heading that way?
Finding a little nice, little bit of not that forest to bed down for, and
Absolutely.
maybe
Hold up, Nagheim. Are you comfortable with going to Toast Fields?
Nagheim will just kind of grab a cloak, pull it up around them.
Is that a yes or a no?
It'll be fine. Just huddle up in the cart.
All right. So, with that,
Sorry, Colt.
sorry for what?
For interrupting.
Oh, what did you interrupt? I didn't even.
Are we? Oh no, it was just flavor stuff. Are we
Oh.
going to Tursfield now?
Be
Do
the
we
best.
want warm beds, don't we? How far away is it?
I want a warm bath. I have a drink date with Rose, and anybody else who wants to join in. I
The
say
bath
yes.
date with me.
I have a
Hells
starlight
yes.
drink with Nagheim to have, and I would love some hot food.
Wow,
Although-
guess I'll fuck off then.
We ate pretty. Oh come on, Viria! You know you're invited to
I'm
all of
kidding.
these things.
I know.
I
Not
was
my
including
bath,
you in the bath. Actually, it's a like an all ladies bath.
It might get a little cramped.
And with
You're-
that
you're-
little bit
you're-
of grumbling, we are going to set off on the road.
Yeah, let's go.
The sun is setting, but you should have enough light left in the day to make it to Turst Fields and sleep in a real bed for the night. God damn it. Entering the town proper, you keep to the main road leading through the center of town, seeing once again townsfolk giving you quizzical looks as strangers rarely pass through their little slice of life. At least strangers that look like all of you. Eventually, on your left, you once again see the wooden sign of the Ugly Coyote Inn, the orange glow of the fire inside, and the aroma of hot beef stew in the air makes your bones ache. And as you all enter, the first thing you hear is,
Please tell me this place has a bath.
and the innkeeper
it?
just kind of points upstairs. So, what does everybody want to do?
Drinks, 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 drinks. Cool, we'll just get drinks.
Sorry, what do you want? I'm not clear.
Drinks, drinks, drinks. I would like an ale. I would like a bourbon on the rocks. I would like another bourbon on the rocks, and then followed by another ale.
Okay. And what's everybody else having?
Rose will ask the bartender if there's an apothecary in the Turst Fields.
Okay, hang on with that. Do me a favor, everybody. Just write down whatever drinks you're having. Just make a little note of it, and then I will tell you how much they cost, and you do the math, okay? Only because I have, like, a few too many things open right now.
Oh, of course.
So, a black ale will cost 4 copper each. A whiskey will cost 1 silver each. Is there anything other than those two things that anybody wants? Nagheim, do you want some tea?
Wine.
Wine? Okay. So they have a dry wine that'll be 2 silver pieces, or fire wine, which is like the crazy expensive stuff for a gold piece.
I'll put the gold piece down.
Okay. Virya?
I look to the innkeep and I just go, just fuck me up.
She slips you her phone number.
I'll
No.
take it. Confused.
What the fuck is a phone? All right. She gives you sort of a sugarcane alcohol, which is like a sugarcane moonshine almost. So a shot of that, a shot of whiskey, and then a Boilermaker as well, which is a beer with a shot of whiskey inside of it.
And Colt will get whatever Catalina wants.
Right on.
Oh wait, would he know what she drinks?
Before that, let me just say the sugarcane one will be 1 gold piece. The whiskey is 1 silver piece, and then 4 copper for the ale and 1 silver for the whiskey, which is the Boilermaker one. Sorry, Colt, you said,
Gotcha.
What does Catalina want?
Yeah.
She will take... Oh yeah, she's taking a whiskey and an ale. Shot and a beer.
Nice, good girl.
And Rose?
I will ask for if there's an apothecary in Thirstfields.
Apothecary. There we go. No, there is
Rose
not.
not ordering anything to drink. Ah, okay.
Sorry to say.
All right.
There's only so many voices I'm doing tonight. No.
Is there an herbalist, maybe a witch?
There's an enchantress.
There
Oh, I
is.
know about that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they'll say to you.
Okay, fine.
Rose will order 2 ales, that magic drink that Viri has
Okay.
with the whiskey in the ale, and
Okay.
also there's no food on the table, so she will order food for the table.
Okay.
And she will put like 3 gold piece on she's like, you know what? Keep it coming.
Okay. So I will say that you will probably get... This is outside Western. She'll probably offer you up bangers and smash, which is like breakfast for dinner kind of thing. So it's like thick sausages, eggs, mashed potatoes, a little bit of sauerkraut on the side. So, and that'll be for everyone. That'll be 5 copper pieces for each dish. So that's 5 people. So 25 copper or 2 silver, 5 copper. And
Just 3 gold.
okay, cool. That'll take care of your drinks and everything then.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, you all find a table, and I will do this real quick.
Albert is going to be perched by a window and keeping an eye out. Just in case an unwanted woman is to approach the inn.
Sure, not a problem. So as you are all enjoying some drinks and a meal, you see Catalina quickly turn to you, Rose.
Hey, I'm gonna ask a favor.
Yes. Hi.
Could you keep everybody entertained for a few minutes?
No problem. Rose steps on the table.
Oh yeah, buddy, this is
Not
happening.
I'll-
stepping on the food, obviously.
Yeah.
And she starts giving a speech. It's very like not tied in together. You don't understand what she's trying to say. She doesn't know what she's trying to say. But yeah, so distraction accomplished.
Excellent. And once Rose is doing this distraction, she will pull Colt in close, get right up to your ear and whisper,
Give me 30 minutes and come up to the bath. Naked and very grateful.
and she takes your earlobe between her teeth and just... and walks away.
Rose continues, so you hear Rose in the background. In any case, this is the reason why I am so thankful for Nagaheim, because I aspire to be as good smelling as them. Thank you, that's what I wanted to share. And then she sits down and sits with the group again.
Amazing.
Kind of just like rests their head on Rose's shoulder. Just, you know.
There were more parts to this speech, but I will spare everyone and write it later down. In our
That's cool. Yeah. We expect that on our desk by tomorrow.
Yes.
All
I
right.
expect it yesterday, actually.
Wristwatches aren't a thing here, but
We'll say the time needed has gone by.
he pushes his drinks away and his plate away and he goes, "Oh, gotta go. Be right back."
Oh, are you gonna finish those?
just goes-
And I'm already reaching for one of the drinks.
Absolutely.
Colt did pay a gold for food and drinks for him and Cat, and runs up to the back.
I'll assume that all the extra gold, somebody would have mentioned that, hey, we're staying for the night and that'll pay for the rooms too.
Yeah.
Because I can't math right now.
No worries.
All right. So,
Nighttime
Cult.
is.
no. As you reach the bathroom, Cult, you give a little... That's a weak-ass knock. What am I doing? On the door.
Colt's also going to take off his earring and put it in a pocket.
Sounds good. Sounds good. When you don't hear a response, you think, okay, maybe I'll just go in. You enter the bathroom, carefully slipping in to make sure that the others don't suspect what you are up to. And as you look into the bathroom, Catalina is nowhere to be seen. All that is in the room is a folded letter resting on the edge of the bathtub with a single letter D on it. And
He
as you-
rushes over and grabs the letter.
It reads,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Am I right? Once more, I have to leave you behind as duty calls. I would have had an absolute blast sharing a few rounds and swapping stories with your mates. Being as they are, there are more pressing issues. I hope you understand that with everything we've seen and know about that hell we left behind, enjoying even a single night of happiness for myself feels wrong with so many left behind. People need to know. Things need to be in motion. On the plus side, you now know where to find me. I'll be sure to let the Cobalt Reserve know that we should expect correspondence from a dashing, debonair darling from time to time. And if we are ever to be graced by his presence, he should be escorted to my bedchambers post-haste. And while I leave you with what I assume to be the worst case of blue plums in your trousers, I am leaving behind a very, very special gift. Well, more like I'm returning this to you. Take care of my little piece of happiness. My one true thing. I know that you still have questions. You still have anger and hurt. I am sorry those still have to go unanswered. But for now, I can let you know 3 truths. My real name is Catalina. I will always be a little devil. And you will always be my heart.
within a small leather pouch tied with a string, the little piece of happiness is a little figurine. You recognize it immediately. It's always been your favorite figurine from your room. The thief dressed all in black with the wide-brimmed hat.
And Colt will just spend some time in in the bathroom.
What's everybody else doing?
And then says fuck it, and he runs downstairs and he finds Gravy and he looks for her.
Okay,
Whether he finds her or not, he is desperately looking for her.
sounds good. So, roll a d4.
Okay. I'm gonna roll real dice.
You head out in the dark, not thinking of where you're going. Just find a path and go. You ride for... you don't even know how long. But you curse the air as you can see in the distance the Parchwood Timberlands as you head north the way you came.
No. And he'll turn around and go back.
Okay.
Heartbroken. You bastard. I love that.
What's everybody else doing?
I mean,
Rose has. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say Rose has partaken in the abandoned drinks with Viri,
Mm-hmm.
and at this point, she's having a good time. She's ready to give another speech or pretend she's a bard. She's drunk. Anyway.
Okay.
As Colt would have ran out, Nagheim just would have. I would have cast Sending. Just been like I would, like Nagheim would wait a moment because we've been through a lot. Like it wouldn't be immediate. It would probably be after like 20 minutes or so. Then Nagheim would send that message.
Okay,
Or
before
that
you do
sending.
that though, because you're out of the woods and you have your wits about you a little more than you usually did, you also have the earring. Would you try that first before a spell slot?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I would do the.
there you go.
And of course, no response.
Mm-hmm.
So then Sending would go through, and Colt would just hear, "Please tell me you're coming back. What happened?"
Nothing. He doesn't say anything, meaning he does not respond.
Yeah. Unknowing, of course, Nagheim would send a message to Kathleen. What happened with Colt?
I imagine he's looking for me. I'm sorry I have to leave you all. But we can't let what happened back there stand for longer. I know you would understand. Please, take care of them all. You're all precious. To him and to me as well. See you soon.
Everyone at the table would kind of see Nagheim get a little teary again if they're looking, and I'll send one more message to her. You're never too far, and I'll always be in contact. I'll look after him. Good luck.
Anybody else?
I took off the earring, so I didn't hear that exchange. Well, not exchange, but Nagheim asking Colt. And at this point, like, Viri's getting a little fucked up with alcohol. And so she's just kind of like staring down at her hand, like in her lap, and going like, "See, that wasn't so."
I am so sorry.
The Okay, and she just kind of like slurs out, see, that wasn't so long. Magic came in clutch. I'm on my way.
Drunk Rose will look at Veery talking to herself and be like, why are you talking to your hand? Ooh, can I hold it?
Here,
Ooh, give me your shiny hand.
No, take this one, and I'll give her my other one.
There's no stone in that one.
You don't know? Rose, make a perception check.
A disadvantage.
No. Hold on. We can do one better.
I'm gonna press.
Make a wisdom check. Not a saving throw, just a check.
I'm gonna use. Is it Presto or Thaumaturgy? I think it's
Thaumaturgy.
To create the image of a crystal in her hand.
Excellent. Do that. Rose, you see it. It's bright. It's glowing. It's beautiful. And the fact that Viri is opening up to you, her heart and soul. This is better than I could have thought. So Rose, you are looking at the hand and you are going to have a heart-to-heart with this crystal in her hand. Viri, you are freaking the fuck out because alcohol made you birth another one in your opposite hand. You are cursed.
Rose will take Viri's hand and just rub it against her face and be like, oh, it's soft for a rock. Oh.
Yeah, because you don't feel like it's
You're just kind of like going like.
She would. It's a trinket. Make us a trinket, so you would feel the rock.
But yeah, so Rose is wasted and she is having a good time.
Hells yeah.
She was wearing her earring, but like she's not coherent enough to understand like whatever message could have gone through. So yeah, she's having a good time with Viri, whether Viri agrees or not.
Yeah, Viri's just kind of like, what? What? You didn't tell me there were two of you.
Nagheim, make a perception check for me real quick.
Guys, my heart though.
Shut up.
No,
Listen, I got drunk and I'm fucking around with my patron now,
Yeah.
so.
That one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
my
you
God.
are oblivious to all the patrons watching this scene unfold, where you have one of your drunken. You are that girl with the bachelorette party that is holding the rest of the party up as best you can, but you are oblivious to everyone else in this joint that is looking at someone just like, you know, having a little bit of a fetish thing with a hand going, "You're so soft," and the other one freaking out like, you know, just and talking into their hand as if it's a thing, you know, and just. It's chaos. It's fucking
Nagheim's
chaos.
Just sitting back, sipping their wine, and just kind of telepathically to Albert and goes, you know, I'm glad it's more than just the two of us.
Oh, I'd never leave you alone, buddy.
I said, I'm glad it's more than just the two of us, because, like, you know, and just looks back at the two girls and just like, starts to feel guilty for actually enjoying the moment, knowing that Cult is out there sobbing into his horse. Oh. But it's just like, they'll come back and see this and...
So I assume I'm not getting any answer from my hand
Oh.
for now, so...
No.
No, I will... So then, I'll turn to Nagheim. And I'll look at them.
Are you trying to
No.
perceive something?
No.
Oh, okay. That's exactly what you perceive.
And I'll just go... I'm sorry. I was a jerk.
And... You know, I have... Hopefully you'll remember this. I have more to learn from you than I thought.
Listen, I can hold my booze very well.
Ooh, then drink more.
But
I'll
know
order us
this,
another
I wasn't...
round. One moment, Rose.
I don't hate you.
I know.
I think you're very brave. very smart. Braver than you may think.
It
And
helps
I was just worried because brave people do stupid things sometimes. I know, I do it.
To be fair, Viri, I had forgotten I didn't have the gun. It wasn't me trying to be brave.
But you're so smart, though.
When I saw you not moving, my mind stopped being, let's find a way out of this. My mind was 100% keep them away from you. So, I kinda...
And she'll just reach over and grab you by the collar and like give you a hug.
Oh, that's a moment. That's a big moment. You got the first voluntary hug.
I'm just kinda... Like, to Nagheim, it's like putting pressure on and really holding on. To Viri, it's like a regular hug. Like...
Oh, but to you,
And me,
you
it's
can't
like, I'm,
breathe
like,
with how
clinging.
hard she is
Oh.
hugging you.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Or
more of like
memory
a,
unlocked.
I want to cradle you as best I can, but uncle.
Oh, please. I'm dying. Albert, help!
You're on your own. I'm fucking off.
And then I'll just kind of like grab your shoulders and like move you back so I'm like facing you and like straight in the eyes and I go like, don't tell anyone.
Rose won't remember, and no one else. Well, and they kind of will actually look at how the fact that everyone is looking at them, like, kind of actually look around and I was like... Yeah,
I
no one
notice them
noticed.
looking around and I'll just glare at any patron that's like,
All their eyes go
looking towards
really
us.
intensely on their food.
There you go.
Yeah, no one noticed. We're
Yeah.
good. Rose won't remember. Another round?
Order at
Me up. I need it.
Rose hears another round and she yells, "Excuse me, barkeep, a round of your finest mead."
I'll pay for it.
All right, so everybody mark off, or if it's
Wait,
you,
get
1,
some
2,
get
3.
some for Colt too.
4.
Like once he
Are-
comes back, I drank his shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
a
got...
round of ale too.
I'm waiting for Colt to come back because Colt is having an... Like, Nagheim's just gonna flat a bit. Colt is gonna have an open bar tonight. The tab's on me.
Well,
You guys
we'll
have
round
fun.
that up when they get there.
You all have fun.
And I'd say,
Well, you have fun too. Brave drow deserve fun. I'll just give him like give him a really like hard poke in the chest.
What point of damage or not?
Yeah, roll for bludgeoning damage.
1 point of bludgeoning damage.
What I get for joking.
That is really the classic Oddities hug. Super hard hug. I pull you back by your shoulders and say something intense to you.
And then give you damage.
Meanwhile, there's a drunk in the background, just kind of like.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
All right, so I'd say about 10 minutes after that, you arrive back at the inn, Colt.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, shit on me
don't.
then. What'd you do?
No, that's totally fine. Colt is going to be, I would say, about like 500 feet from the edge of town where you can see the lights, maybe on one of those hills. What's the night sky like?
Little cloudy. You see the moon peek out every so often, and in the little pockets, you see the stars that you were hoping to see with Nagheim.
He gets off of Gravy and he lets Gravy graze, and he takes out his bottle of bourbon and he just starts draining it until it's all gone, and he lies on his back and just watches the clouds move over the stars, and he has a real good heavey cry.
Okay.
And he doesn't return for the rest of the night.
Forever.
Here's the thing. I still have one sending left. And Nagheim would use it when at the end of the night when everyone's going to bed.
How many drinks would you have had at that point?
Nagheim only had the 1 glass of wine
But didn't you order another round after the first one?
for the others.
Oh, but they brought you one, and your friends are going to peer
Nagheim-
pressure you. Rose,
Nagheim would have pushed it
hold on,
on her.
Rose, Viri. Yes, persuasion checks, both of you.
Yes.
I'm
The
good
thing
at
is,
that.
Nagheim purposely wants to stay sober.
Oh, but you don't.
20.
Well, no, to be fair, like I would respect their wishes. Like I wouldn't force them into getting drunk. I would just
Like,
Yeah.
Nagheim would
Just be annoying about it.
Nagheim would be trying to keep up with their energy, but would like to stay sober.
Yeah, but then they made really good perception checks or persuasion checks.
No, but I
No, I
well,
think
because
if
I made
Nagheim doesn't
because
wanna
I
get
made
drunk.
yeah, no, because I made a really good persuasion check, I will respect Nagheim's wishes anyway.
Buzzkills. Anyway,
I
Well,
don't care.
Nagheim is still actively trying to keep up with everyone and is going to stay up late, not go to bed early. But they also know how alcohol is not their friend. And, you know, they don't want to work on building a tolerance. They'll have their glass, maybe sip another, but not finish it. They're also still incredibly worried about Cult. But before they go to bed, they would send Cult one last message, which would include the room number, and that the door is unlocked, that they will be sharing a room instead of Nagheim going alone. And if he needs to wake him up, go ahead. And that's it.
what's everyone else doing?
Rose will eventually tumble upstairs to her room and just starfish on the bed.
So Viri, when you
Viri-
get to your room, you're sharing the room with Rose, and
Okay.
it's a queen-size bed that she has starfished along.
Very in her like drunken stupor. One, think Colt hasn't returned, and that there's an untouched pint, or glass, whatever we ordered. Would bring it up with her to the room. Would like lay it safely in a corner. Like,
Oh no!
that's for Colt. Rose, that's for Colt.
Rose is passed
And then she
out.
would just she would still tell Rose this,
Yeah.
and then she would just kind of like find a corner and just roll in a ball and fall asleep there, as drunk people
Rose-
do.
Rose will make space for Viri in the bed, despite just being momentarily starfish.
Oh, she's already snoring on the
Her
floor.
arm up.
Having
Alright.
like taken off the armor, but that's it.
I'm gonna put the gremlin outside.
Sure,
I will
no
be right
worries.
back.
You do your thing.
We can do more drunk roleplay.
Well,
So at that point-
I was gonna have a follow up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
After I got Nagheim's message.
Okay.
Colt's probably gonna wait a little bit longer, just to really like try to clear his head. He's just a whirlwind of just anger and hurt. And probably when he thinks Nagheim's probably fallen asleep, he'll make his way back to the inn drunkenly, like weaving, and then like getting about like 30 steps and then turning back, and he's like, okay, I gotta get the whole gravy. Come on, mate. Come on. No, I know you love that grass, but come on, let's go. Oh, fuck it. And just like stumbles forth and finally gets back to the inn. Just leads Gravy into a stall. Just pats his big ass. Got a fucking large ass. And then stomps his way up to, well, about 3 steps, and then realizes, no, he probably doesn't want to wake anyone up. So then he starts to go quiet, which is a little hard because he's really dizzy. He can hold his alcohol. It's the half orc in him.
Mhm.
But this was some power drinking. and he gets to the room and he like quietly opens the door and peeks in and waits for Nagaheim to show any sign of being awake.
They're doing their meditation thing.
Yeah.
Like you,
and then like goes like in and then closes it shut and takes off his jacket and just like falls into his bed. Drunk and miserable.
You got it.
Pet.
So, Nagheim did not partake in much more drinking. The rest of you chuckle fucks, though. Please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll the manually this time.
Constitution saving.
Oh, not bad.
10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Cult, it is the half-orc in you. You wake up the next morning, not a sign of a hangover.
Thank you, Daddy Gazok.
Rose, you have still a bit of a buzz going on. You're not hungover, you know.
That party going.
Yeah. You've still got like the little remnants of it. Virya? Oh my god, your head. And it doubly sucks because
Oh, now you're talking to me.
and just every so often throughout the day, you get a little reminder to go along with that splitting headache.
Rose, why is there a glass of whiskey in the corner there?
I think you brought it in for the morning after. And she takes a sip, and then she gives it to Fury, and be like, "It helps with the hangover here.
But what? And I'll sniff it. And I'm like, I'm not into whiskey. I think.
Just drink it. It's fine."
Just like, nah. And I'll bring it to Colt.
Oh, Nagheim Colt snuck
As soon
in
as, yeah.
at night and is just like face down in the bed.
No, I'll see if Colt wants this.
Colt would wake up to just the smell of like lavender through the room. Nagheim would have really done what they could to make it seem like a very relaxed thing as they came out of their trance, and instead of trying to sneak out because they would fail and make a bunch of noise, they're just there reading, but they keep the smell of lavender and such just going through the room.
Colt pulls the pillow off of his face and just looks at Nagheim. You can see he's got like dark circles under his eyes. As much as he survived the hangover, he kind of wishes he had a hangover, just to go with feeling awful. And looks like all bleary-eyed and kind of angry, and he sort of rolls off the bed and like comes over to Nagheim's bed and just like comes and lies down next to Nagheim, puts his head on his on their leg.
Head pats while Nagheim's just flipping through their spells.
You see Albert jump down from their perch on Nagheim's shoulder, just to sit on their leg where Cult's head is resting, and just occasionally a little with the beak on the beak of your nose, Cult.
Scritches.
It's hard.
Rough night, buddy.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. She broke my heart in twain. It's like she took a massive warhammer and just splatted it across the floor.
Bitches be crazy, yo.
Oh, Albert, you really always know how to say the right thing to make me feel better.
Nagheim, all you hear is Cult just
wait.
yammering away.
Yep.
I completely
Nagheims-
forgot. That conversation didn't happen
Oh, yeah.
in game.
Well, of course, it's a joke.
I know. Sorry, I just remembered something that I'm supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say with the joke, Nagheim's just there reading, be like, "I'm not here. It's fine." Like,
At this point, I would have put on the earring, and from our room, I would have gone, Nagheim, Colt, are you back?
Does
Are
Colt
you-
have the earring?
Well, you do.
Yes.
Mm.
Continued, sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm just.
Oh. Nagheim would just... Colt doesn't have the earring in, but he's back.
Can I drop something off?
You're both more than welcome to come in.
And I will make my way over to the door to their room and knock.
Okay.
I'll mage hand it open. We're comfortable. I don't want to move.
Mundane use of my power.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, the enchantress is already mad enough about me wasting magic.
I
It's
wasn't gonna
fine.
say it, but
It's fine. I might as well just go even deeper into the shitty.
No, I'll just like poke my head in and like just. I found a glass of whiskey in my room this morning.
a
I'm
hand
not
shoots
quite
out.
sure how it got there, but I figured you'd want that. And I'll hand over the whiskey. Rose and I might have taken a sip,
And throws the
though.
glass across the room.
Okay.
Um,
I'm trying to catch
Rose
the
has
glass.
followed Viri into the room, and when Rose enters the room, and she joins Nagaheim and Colt in the cuddle pile.
Near. I have lanky legs. I have room. But I will try to catch the glass as Colt throws it with mage hand. Just
Okay.
to-
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, +1 to this.
Whiff.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So,
Cole-
that's how
Cole
you
will
all
look
start
at
your day.
Rose and just be.
You're just one leg here, and Rose is like mirroring you on the other leg. Nagheim's still reading one book and trying to alternate hand scritches for both of you.
I'll use mage hand to get the other head.
Oh, there you go.
And then I'll just keep doing this and like, Albert, page turner. And just get Albert to turn the page for me. There. Viri, did you want to have a seat? You don't need to lay down.
Colt's bed's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slept on the floor, so I might, like,
Have a lay.
yeah, I'll do that. Also, I'm gonna have to go soon, so.
You mean we're all gonna have to go? Remember,
Well-
I'm gonna be forever in your head now. I'm in
Wait,
all of your
you
heads.
can do that now?
Oh,
I thought it was
yeah.
only 500 feet.
Oh, no. So, it's time to tell you all. I have a spell that as long as you are on this plane, and potentially on other planes, I can contact you. And anybody, actually, if I know them, or you can give me a good enough description. I've been really working on this spell, because,
Kind of fucking creepy.
I mean, sometimes I need to place an order, or we need to tell people we're showing up to something on time and not just randomly surprise them. Jester. So, yeah. You mean we're all going?
Fine. I guess I've come around to accepting that.
Good.
But I will lay down some ground rules for all of you.
Viria, team leader. I
Well,
put
it's
myself
my
forward.
rock we're looking for. And I'll just give like a little glare to my hand again.
Yeah, no,
Can I
I'm.
see your hands?
Okay. Also, Colt, are you alright? You've been very quiet. And I'll just look at Colt, but also present my hands to Rose in the meantime.
There was a rock here yesterday.
No, there's only one.
He'll just sit up
The sweat emote.
and just like rub his face.
You told
That-
me once that I could, tell you anything if I needed to. That goes both ways.
She broke my heart. What do you want me to say?
What do you
Did
mean?
you did she not
She left me, and he gets up and leaves.
wait this
the room.
morning?
Oh, wait.
Too late.
Grouchy rogue, deal with it.
I'm gonna
Wait,
use this-
when did this happen?
last
I
night.
don't understand.
What? No, I thought they spent the night together. I assumed
No.
because
So, I watched Colt leave, and I gave him time because I thought maybe they had an argument.
Colt's jacket is still in the room.
Yes.
Maybe a letter in it.
But
I don't go through people's property.
yeah.
I could trust them to never go through my things, although there's so much good stuff in there. Go ahead.
So I thought I would contact Kat. And she had to leave. She felt it important to head to the library as soon as she can to let them know what was going on. But she said we will all cross paths again, and she cannot wait till we all see her. And as mad as I would like to be at her, I do understand. But when Colt's calm down, I'll let him know that I can always send her messages, and I'll tell him, of course, what she said. But I think she left without telling him.
Well, I'm a temper. I said I'd keep my. And she just goes.
You can be.
I might. Well, I just might need to have a word with her if I ever see her again, because Colt's
You and
really
I.
upset.
I would like to see this. I'm not gonna say.
I'm
there
the
should
angry
be
one. Colt's not
violence.
supposed to be. I'm not saying I'm going to kick her ass. I'm just saying that.
I'm just saying I would love to see the two of you duke it out against her.
In what way?
With your mouth.
Get on that fucking fan arc right now.
Go both ways, baby.
If you're gonna do that, involve Colt. Like, come on. Or don't. Whatever. Just don't tell me because I can't keep a secret.
Rose will get up from the comfy position on the bed and be like, kind of like a self shouting, but like not quite shouting, and just be like, how often is she gonna break Colt's heart?
We're just
I-
very politely going to ask for explanation.
will
You know,
ask
she
her with my
could have.
fist.
I mean,
And I'll
Wait.
put a hand on Rose's fist that she
Wait.
just raised. And
Rose, make an intelligence check. With advantage.
damn.
Colt's sitting outside
Oh,
the door,
yeah.
by
Oh,
the way,
sure.
listening to all of this.
oh, 100%.
He's just sitting like with his arms on his elbows on his knees, just like pouting and listening to all of them.
Hearing his friends be friends.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the best therapy.
What you got,
It really
Rose?
is.
Very good.
Please
And then
tell
there's
the
one-
chat what this was. Like this,
all-
this
I
beautiful
rolled
roll.
A
roll with
negative
advantage.
one. That's
It's a
four.
-1 and a 4.
No, this tracks. Because Rose completely forgets about her little experience with it and is just concerned all about Colt's feelings at this point.
I think we need to remember that she has gone through something very traumatic, and I feel she doesn't have the time, hasn't had the time to process it, and is still in the very much fight or flight mindset. And once she has time to discuss everything that's happening and has time to settle, I think then would be the best time for her and Colt. But I feel like right now, we have to remember that she was a victim to a degree.
Yeah, no, I understand that. What I don't understand is just abandoning your. I guess they were lovers. Were they lovers? Anyway, your lover who basically went through very scary woods and then risked his life to save you, and
It's
that's
about that
upsetting to me, and
time-
I understand her reality, but that's very upsetting.
Yeah, it's about that time, Rose. You do start to remember your conversation with Catalina. And even though, yeah, you were on the defensive with your friend, you're not admitting it to everybody, but you're starting to take her events into account.
Rose understands,
Mm-hmm.
but she's also upset because she knows
Exactly
true
what I said,
loyalty lies to Cult.
I just think other people deal with trauma differently. And we need to give her time. And of course, and I mean this in all seriousness, if she does it again, break her nose.
But I'm saying, this is the second time that we know that she's done this to Cole.
Yeah, but this is the first time it's because of something very traumatic.
And we don't know that the first time. Or the other times.
Well,
Let's
this time
Shelf
it's-
this for now, maybe, and make sure Colt is okay. Well, he's obviously not, but
You see him pass by the door, heading
just-
towards downstairs.
just needs to feel his feels. That's all.
All right. And
Maybe
with
breakfast
that,
will help.
well, let's find
and
out.
Colt has gone to order breakfast.
Okay, there we go. So, I'm assuming everyone is in agreement to head back to Western to report back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want my free air miles.
I'm like, what are we getting for free? Oh, air miles.
Anyway. And a toaster. No.
Love
Yes.
toasters.
So,
Toast my heartache out.
mm-hmm. So I will say for breakfast, where is it?
Breakfast.
Yeah, we'll say another. We'll make it 4 copper pieces each. And eventually, once breakfast is had, you guys collect all your belongings. You get onto your horses and carriage. You head out west, although for some reason, Viri is at the reins of her horse and starts leading you all southeast. And then you're like, fuck, girl, this way. She course corrects. And before you know it, as you all enter the great walled city of Western once again, traveling through its streets towards your next destination, something odd occurs. As you're riding through the street, you hear, "Eyes right!" And you see a group of guards that bellow this towards you. With that, the guards all hammer their shields and nod towards you all in recognition. And the further into the city you travel, the more guards you come across, the same nods of recognition and salutes as you pass by.
We didn't do anything this time, I swear.
Well, actually, you did.
I never get used to
I
this.
know.
This
If
is
we did
leftover respect.
Yeah.
Before you say anything else, can I say I found a ghost and got perception for the day?
Sure.
Is it the ghost of Jeremy?
I was gonna say I could give a little flavor to it if you did it in
Tersfields?
Tersfield. It would have been. I could give it a little flavor if you want.
Go, quick retcon.
It would be just a drow male that has features that resemble Nagheim.
Interesting.
That would just, yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
Where's everybody going?
Where are
Uh,
we supposed to go?
Well, I don't really have anywhere to go except for the Cobalt Reserve at this point.
I have to go to the blacksmith at some point, hopefully. See if they have some armor.
Ooh, I'll go with you.
Okay. Colt?
I'll meet all of you at the Slayer's Take. And he walks off, rides off, or he gets to the Slayer's Take. However, I don't know. Is he taking the cart? Will he take the cart? He could take the
No,
cart.
you probably leave that at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Where
if
you-
we're not ready to head to the Cobalt Reserve yet, I mean, do you want someone to come with you, Colt?
No,
Okay.
I just don't want to go there.
Well, not to the Cobalt Reserve, I mean to the Slayer's Take.
No, no. You go to the reserve. I'll go to the take. I'll meet you there.
I mean, we could all go to the.
You guys,
I think Colt
just-
wants to be alone right now.
I mean, the three of us can go to the library
Well,
first, and then
we should get everything done first, no?
we can
And
head
then
there.
go to the Cobalt Reserve once we've got all of the business taken care of.
Exactly.
So blacksmiths first.
Well, whichever's closest, the blacksmith or the Cobalt Reserve. Which Nakheim would definitely remember. I just don't.
I try to be so serious, and I'm like, And then someone will say something. I'm like, I spit all over my keyboard. Nasty.
That's attractive.
You're welcome. Oh, I fucked
Yeah.
up my map. There it is. So Colt slugs off over to the Slayer's Take. I have to go pee again.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to take a break?
We
Or-
do, because that'll give me enough
I'm
time to
going-
figure out who the fuck you're all seeing, so I got it all right here. All right, so we're going to take a quick little break.
Hey!
Take
A
5.
quick break. So as soon as you're done, run back here. We're going to get back into it, because I want to keep this going.
Okay.
Okay. See you in a bit, folks. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Let's see here. We are in Western now, so that's the way that goes. Oop, there we are. So, we have everybody kind of figuring out where they want to go. Where is the first place we are heading to, folks?
What's closest? The blacksmith, the library, or Trixie's?
Well, when you guys came in, is this all happening like right at the gates as you're dropping off everything and deciding where to go? Or
Well,
did you
we're
guys head
coming in
to the
from
Cobalt
the
Soul?
East Gate,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, I mean, both the Cobalt Reserve and the blacksmiths and Trixie's, they're pretty much all at the same distance from the East Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So, really depends on what we want to do first.
Maybe the Cobalt Reserve to get it out of the way. If it's all the same distance.
Just to
Cobalt
recap, I
Reserve-
thought you all talked about getting everything else done and then as a group going back there at some point. Is that right?
No, because Colt specifically said they didn't want to be there.
Okay.
That's why I was
But
thinking.
Colt's the one who was tasked with going to Whitestone, so shouldn't it be better for us to...
I think we should wait for
Because
Colt.
I don't. Up to you all, but I don't want to force him to do something he does not want to do.
Oh, that
Where
was
are we going,
all
guys?
meta area, so you're just like I'm just gonna follow. I don't have anything to do except to leave, so
I guess I don't know what's closest. I guess.
well this is meta Aerie speaking because Viria would have no idea of the layout of this town, but I'm just saying that the blacksmiths and Trixies, we could head there, then move back up to the Slayer's Take to collect Colt, and then go to the Cobalt Reserve. That would like avoid a bunch of back and forth.
I like that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
Cool.
this is, but yeah, again, this is meta Aerie speaking. So
Well, no, I mean, Viri's not dumb. Like, she knows the layout of everything. Getting there is a different thing, because as you set off with this good plan of, like, not backtracking as much as you can and getting all your bases covered, you all start to head with Viri leading the pack in a southeastern direction through the city, and you're just meeting wall.
I mean, Nagheim would correct it before it got too bad. To be like, oh no, not that street, that one.
Mm-hmm. You do have a kind of hope every time that she starts off in the path that, like, maybe today's the day. No, there she goes again.
what did Trixie's shop move?
Did
No,
Trixie
you're
shop
just
move? I don't know. Did she move?
Sorry,
You're
I'm
just
also...
going the
I know.
completely wrong direction. It's that. It's literally right over there. No, there. No, there.
Oh, is his shop also magic? Does it change location once per day or something?
No. I mean, it could, but it's right there.
Okay.
All right,
Got 1 foot in the Feywild.
there you go. So, you finally make your way to... God damn. to Trixie's shop. You head inside, and you see Trixie in a sort of situation that you're not accustomed to seeing her in. She's actually doing her paperwork and actually, like, essentially going through taxes. But on the tip of her nose, where you would usually see like an accountant with like glasses, she has like a red and a blue tinge thing. It's almost like a pair of 3D glasses on the tip of her nose as she's going through all her books. And as she looks up to see you all, she...
Ah, you're back! Hi, how's everybody doing?
Hi.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello.
So I guess we were here quicker than I thought.
Which is good, right?
Well, yes. Especially if you happen to get some scrolls done.
No. I'm working on it though. I am. I'm just got a lot of things going on, but I am working on it. Let me think here. It was fireball, chain lightning, and shield. Words are hard. Wow. All right. So
Wait, lightning?
say again. Oh, dicks.
I can it's fine. I can make it so it's not lightning.
Okay. Because my thing's gonna be lightning, so...
Yes, your thing is going to be lightning.
It's fine. I
am a
trust you,
scribe
Nagmine.
wizard, and I have the ability once a day to change the type of magic. It is, a spell is.
Isn't that fun? Alright, so, with all that, once they're done, it will be... 3,060 gold.
Beautiful.
So, because I have told
Oh my
Chuck
God.
that I no longer give her inspiration for her majestic burps, because she has 3 luck points every single day, Chuck, you get to designate who the inspiration goes to.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
If you roll a
I'm gonna-
d6, that'll be easier.
I'm rolling a d4, re-rolling ones.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's Rose.
Yeah.
There you go, Rose. That's
I
how
don't remember when
teamwork
the
happens.
last time I had inspiration.
Nagheim would pull out one of the anti-magic bombs.
Okay.
Be like, how much is this worth?
What is this?
If you throw it on the ground within about 60 feet of it, I believe, no magic can be used.
That's fucking cool. You know what? Let me do my little thing when I get a chance, and by the time you come with the scrolls and everything like that, I'll put a discount on it for this as well. Is that fun?
Have 2.
You're trading both?
I'm not gonna make it so I can't cast magic. Do you think I can throw further than like 5 feet? Look at me.
I'm just saying, they're handy. Okay, that's fine.
So she'll take those from you, and she's going to get to that when she can, and then she'll have a discounted price, whatever it may be.
Okay.
What about everybody else? What else? I got some new things. Anybody want to go do a little shopping?
Do you have a great axe?
Great axe? Do I? I do. Oh shit, I do. Wow. I have a. It's. What are you using right now? Just a normal thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have this old rusty great axe. I think it might be time to upgrade it.
Oh, poor Bessie has seen some days, man. I have a +1 great axe.
How much is it?
Well, usually I charge 1,030 gold. I don't know why 30 is always in there, but for you, 800.
You got a deal.
Hey!
Big shake of the hand. Well, you big, her little.
Awesome. All right, so that's done. Anybody else? I mean, I did get a lot of new stock in, so I mean, you can shop around if you like, but if there's something on your mind, you let me know and I'll see what I can whip up.
I'm saving my money for now.
Okay.
All my money is going into the scrolls.
And
Unless,
Rose, you're
I don't know,
solid?
do you have something low cost that's interesting, maybe?
Well, I mean,
Just hit me. I don't have anything in mind, so.
So for you, no on the scrolls, but I mean, I did get a couple of cool things. If you want to hear about them, you know, save up for a rainy day kind of situation.
I'm curious.
Okay.
You know, I can always maybe come back later if
Right.
I'm around.
Okay, everybody gather around. Here, I'll show all this stuff.
And she takes you around, and one by one, she brings out like a little card again, and she'll like put each item on display. So when she's talking, you get an actual look at all these things.
All right, so the first thing I have, this is a ring of protection. Very, very cool thing. This one is a necklace of adaptation. This is a wand of secrets. What else do we got? I have a potion of speed. I have a potion of vitality. I got this cute little bronze griffin thing that's kind of cool. I don't know what it does, but it's pricey for some reason. I have a feather from a bird. And apparently it does something, but I haven't really checked it out to actually see what it actually does. There's some magic, like, just oozing off this thing, but I don't know exactly what it does, so hold off on deciding that for a second.
Do you know what any of this does. And yes, please cast identify.
I
I
can
have been
figure out
busy.
what it all is. If you put it in a pile, I can identify it all for you.
Awesome. All right. So, and what else do I have? I have a potion of heroism. I have a bunch of potions of water breathing, and I have a potion of growth.
Well, we are going to an island.
Oh,
Perhaps water breathing could be useful.
there you go.
Also, that rod kind of looks like the rod I have. And I'll
Okay.
take out my own rod of secrets and show it to her.
Hey, there you go. If you ever want to sell that, you just let me know.
I'll keep it for now.
Okay.
But,
They seem fun.
thanks for offering. Yeah, well, I'll let Nagheim do their thing, then...
Nagheim, can I interest you in some scrolls?
All of my money is going into these 3 scrolls.
They're here when you want them.
Like, how much is that ring of protection?
That one's 3,500.
Oh, come on, Trixie.
That one is 3,500. I love you to bits, but that one's a pricey one.
What about the potion of speed?
Potion of speed, that is 400 gold.
325.
If you buy something else as well, maybe.
Well, how much of are the potions of water breathing? How many are there?
Oh, I got a butt ton of them. They're 180 gold each.
Ugh, I wanted 4. Can I get 4 for 500?
Yes.
All right. Well,
And
then
you said
we bought
325?
something else, and Rose gets her discount. Yes.
Exactly. See?
I'm muting
That would
myself.
work. There you go.
So here's your deposit back, Trixie.
Hey! See? What goes around comes around and hits you in the face again, and round and around she goes. What?
Cool. So I will add those 4 to my inventory.
Thank you, Trixie.
Well, thank you. So good seeing you guys. Where's Colt?
He had something to take care of.
I'll tell him to swing by before you guys all take off again. He might want something too.
Will do.
Awesome. And, give me a couple of days and the scrolls should be good to go, Nagheim. Is that fair?
Of course.
Thank you.
We might not be here, so I'll pick them up when we come back.
Okay. Well, say goodbye before you go.
Sorry, that's my fault. We're kind of in a hurry to get to
How
our next,
dare you?
Yeah, I know,
My
right?
God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys are doing fun things, so it's alright.
We'll see how fun it ends up being. Potions might come in handy, though, so thank you for that.
There you go. And you know where to... Oh, wait. Are you guys all good for health potions? That's always important.
I
don't have any extra spending gold
But
currently.
do you have more of that bubble gum?
Of course I do. Silly goose.
And she'll slide over 2 for each of you. And because Nagheim, you were buying stuff later down the road, she gets 1 for you too.
And I'm sure he's gonna come around, so here's one for Colt as well.
yes, make sure we all get one this
You
week.
bet. How do they taste, by the way?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Very sweet.
I didn't really notice. We were falling to our deaths, so.
What?
Yeah, dramatic escapes from castles. They did really come in handy.
Well, good. That's some
I can
badass
give you
hero
some
stuff.
advice, Trixie. Don't plan a vacation to Whitestone.
Okay. I don't really take vacations, but okay. Good to know. Locked in. You all good?
Yeah. I guess we should head to meet up with Colt now.
Okay. Well, come back soon. Like I said, 2 days. If you're still here in 2 days, I'll have the stuff all set for you, and then we'll do... Okay, I got taxes. Bye.
Thank you. Nagheim, didn't you want to stop by the blacksmiths?
If I want these scrolls, I can't spend any money depending on what the discount is, and I'm hoping it's what I think it is. So, no, I'm gonna stick with my 11 AC. It's
good.
fine.
All
I
right.
don't need to go to the blacksmith. I got what I needed from Trixie.
Y'all is gonna get paid too. Or I think so. No, we're just getting passage.
Yep.
Right.
No travel
And I have,
expenses.
yeah, I don't know how much those potions are, so.
Neither do I. So this is gonna be fun. So tell me right now, how much gold do you have if you were just to put straight up gold on the table?
Just shy
Oh,
of
God.
2,000.
I have loads of money.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Poor again.
If depending on what happens, we might get more or something when we're adventuring.
So
yeah.
I said
3,000.
a little over 3,000. So I'll say, yeah. With the potions that you're giving in, it'll take the rest of your money. So just make a note because I probably won't remember that you gave me the potion things. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Where do the oddities head to next? Sorry, say again?
Oh.
Cult. Okay.
Well, cult. I said there was going to be a B plot.
Waiting for that.
Does not go to the Slayer's take. He does his best roguing to try and get to the Cobalt Reserve and tries to find a hidden little alleyway that looks onto where he met, oh crumbs, what's his name? Kieran?
Yeah. Kiran Sari.
Sexy
Sorry.
voice? One of many sexy voices. To that area where he met him, he wants to basically just like stake it out and see what he can see.
From within the Cobalt Soul?
No,
Or the reserve?
no. Here, I'll show you on the map. It's like maybe around here somewhere.
Okay. So.
Because I know there's this little sort of grove area here.
The only trouble is that the most of the exterior on that side doesn't really have windows to look in from or anything like that. So visually, the most you see are people who are just making their rounds around the Cobalt Reserve right now, not necessarily like looking in to see like who's doing what and where. And you're a little annoyed that it didn't work out that way so you could actually peer in and like spy, but at the same time you're like, right, they work in spy stuff so they don't want people looking in, so it makes sense.
Cult's gonna take off his jacket and like try to find like a corner that's a private where no one's gonna see him,
Sure.
and he's gonna change into his old outfit,
Groovy.
all black, the hat,
Make a stealth check.
everything. Okay, I'm good at those.
I know.
I think. I don't know. I might be. I'm not great at them. I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
This is.
I'm prepared for anything, don't worry.
Okay, mark that off. Does it not want to work?
Well, we'll go with the 12 then. That's
No,
fine.
no, I used to luck.
Oh, holy
There it is.
shit.
That's 20.
You talk about lucky.
You tell Moro.
Yeah.
And he's going to, like, not. He's going to try to walk in, but walk in basically in a way that he doesn't want to get noticed. He's obviously looking for Kat, but he doesn't want her to know it's him.
Yeah. And which way are you going?
He's going to go towards where he met Karen.
Okay. So, where you met Kiran. That looks about right if you look in Roll20. That's kind of what it looked like. So you walk in there. As you look around the room, you do see a few people kind of rushing around, moving books and papers, some studying at the desks with the partitions on either side. And you skulk within the dark kind of corners where there is no light. Lantern light kind of down the center of the room, but not along the walls. You're looking every corner up and down, trying to see if there's any doorways that lead out, but all of them locked at the moment. But once you come to the first door, you look beyond, and just past where all the bookshelves and all the desks end, you find... Oh shoot, where did I write it? Hang on a second while I go through my notes here.
I'm just loving the music right now.
Oh, good.
It's okay.
You notice that there are windows along the second floor, but they are all covered in thin silk tapestries that mute the light and illuminate great depictions of the Age of Calamity. You look around corners of bookshelves for this Kiran. Your footfalls echoing loudly on the polished stonework, but still you remain unseen. Through the maze-like desks and shelves, you come to the open area near the back of the room. And there you see, standing in front of a singular podium, with their back turned to you, stands a man fitting the description of Kiran Sari. At the far end of the room is a display almost meant to be a shrine of sorts. No one religion is prominently displayed. It's more to represent a place of worship or contemplation without adhering to a belief. It's about the time that you take it all in.
I am glad you and your companions have returned. You have my thanks for the safe return of Catalina as well. Please, join me.
And Colt will walk up next to him.
I have not spoken with Catalina as of yet, but I can tell it was a hard-fought journey. How fare you and the oddities?
We live. Is she here?
She is.
So, passage.
As agreed upon. But I wish to have words directly with your friend Virya.
They're on their way.
Can I offer you anything?
A word with your agent, please.
That can be arranged. Respectfully. It will not happen today.
And he really tries to hold the heat rushing to his cheeks back. Just grinds his teeth together and swallows hard. I don't think he's very convincing, trying to hide it.
He gently takes hold of your shoulder.
Come. Sit a moment with me.
You make your way over to a desk. He pulls out one chair for you, pulls out another for himself, allows you to sit first, and then comfortably sits across from you. You're at the edge of a desk so that the corner is at your left elbow, his at his right.
I see much. I see the hurt. I see the concern. I see the love. None of it, as far as I am concerned, is unfounded. None of it is false. I spoke to you before, and I was convinced that I was speaking out of turn. it seems I saw true. I can tell you, with complete honesty, whatever you experienced between you and Catalina, her true name, it was very much real. It was under no instruction from myself. I hope there is some solace in that until you speak with her again.
And he reaches in and pulls out the little figurine and just like places it on the desk and just like pushes it towards Kieran. You make sure she gets that.
You have my word.
Tell her I want it back. Eventually.
I will see it done personally.
For right now, it's hers. I'm gonna go wait for my crew. We'll return when they have arrived.
I appreciate that. And should future need arise, I may call upon you. But just so you know, you may call upon me as well. In this world, there are far too few friends.
And he gets up and he goes towards the front entrance and will sit on the steps and wait for his friends.
Who eventually do arrive.
He has his earring back on.
Sure. Good stuff. Eventually, you all return to the Cobalt Reserve after not finding Cult at the destination they said they were going to be at. So you figure you just missed each other, and you arrive.
Colt takes off the hat.
What happened with the new look?
I'll go back to it.
Are you alright?
No. But I will be. Maybe.
Hey, Pebble, put a hand out. I'll pull you up and be like, you will.
Come on. Karan wants to speak with you, Viria.
Very trust.
You have no idea.
Okay.
And Colt will lead them.
He's hot, so.
Let's just pick up a random book and read.
Oh, fuck no.
Yes.
All right, so as you all enter,
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Cult indicates to Viri.
Daddy.
This has been an emotional roller.
Right?
Late night
Trixie has high Colt.
Oh yeah, I'll swing by. I gotta get daggers. I've gotta get healing potions. Lots of things.
Cool.
I'll take Colt's hand and give him the bubble gum.
Excellent.
A piece of bubble gum.
Fuck yes.
Do we have enough for everyone?
Yes.
I made sure.
We all
Let them
have.
extra.
Awesome.
So,
All right.
Yes, continue.
As-
Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is cool. As you enter the front entrance to the Cobalt Reserve, Nagheim, you end up striking a conversation with Xenosh. So they talk books and you are just eating it up. Rose, you're just kind of taking it all in again, just like, wow, this is so cool. Cult, you instruct Viri on how to get to where Kiran is off to the left side there. Viri, as you enter the area, you see what Cult has seen on a couple of occasions now. And as you find your way through the books and desks, you head towards the back, where again, Kirin Sari has his back to you. But as you approach, He slowly turns to face you, and you see the pale gray eyes, framed with golden markings along either side of his face. His expression has a calming effect that you can't place. And you hear, genuine are his words, as he slowly walks towards you. And you can feel the weight of influence that this man carries with him.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Virya. I am Kiran Sari.
Why is you wanted to speak to me?
May we sit?
Of course.
And so, he slowly walks to where he previously sat with Cult, and picks up a wooden chair and brings it to the front just before the shrine. Goes and brings another one for himself so that you are seated facing each other. He gestures for you to sit down.
Which I will do.
Okay. He gently sits down in the opposite chair and regards you as he takes a breath.
You and the Oddities will promise safe passage to wherever your travels take you next.
Mm-hmm.
I have something for you as well. I will speak, you will listen, and then we will share words. What I offer you is forgotten wisdom. Wisdom. Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Hang on.
Wisdom of having the right page up.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's like, if this, do that. If this, do that. And it's like, oh, fucking hell, where am I now? Okay, yeah. I am so sorry, people on the internet.
Our
Yeah,
Twitter account.
please, yeah,
The
fill in the
Oddities
silence for me.
D&D. Please go check out all the campaign art that I have done to date. There's more coming.
It's so good.
I
And
like it.
follow Chuck's own Twitter account.
I got it.
Oh.
Yay!
Absolutely follow Chuck's Twitter.
Productagool, but I generally post all of our game art on the Oddities.
There we go. All right, back into it.
I speak from what I see within you. The wisdom I offer you is one from Clan Ardrena, who has seemed to have forgotten on occasion. You are fierce, you are strong, but you are alone. I am but one man. I could not stand in the way of your desires. But many will. That is why you are part of Clan Ardrena. Together, you are not strong, you are mighty. And you are far from your home, this is true. But I do not believe you are far from family. I do not claim to know much about your people or your culture, but I hear whispers. The continent of Issyria is home to much of our lost histories and many of its forgotten relics. So, when a member of Clan Ardrena reaches our shores, comes to the Cobalt Reserve with documents regarding the soul of the betrayer within the Athavan Enclave.
At that point, his hand looks down at your left hand, where the jewel is.
And a matching document for yet another fragment of this betrayer's soul within the shattered teeth. I will have concerns. You understand.
do.
So, questions.
He sits back and crosses his fingers over one knee as it rests crossed over the other.
What is your intention in finding this fragment among the shuttered teeth?
I suppose fulfilling a promise.
A promise
Not
to
much else
who?
for me to do. Well, I believe you called them the betrayer god.
You serve a betrayer god.
Well, I don't know
Hmm.
exactly. But, at
Your
this point, I
bloodline.
don't.
Your bloodline
Have-
is clear as day. It is strange that one such as yourself would desire artifacts with a soul that has been torn asunder. That is almost a sign, that is almost always a sign of evil at work. But I will trust my own eyes. Tell me now, do you seek this for good or evil?
Myself.
And what do you desire?
To kill the one who wronged me.
And why do you
and
need this to
protect
do so?
my friends.
I will
well,
repeat. Why do you need to do so?
There's nothing left, is there?
To believe that there is nothing left but revenge is not a life worth living. There must be more. You obtain the soul of the betrayer. You get revenge on one who I can assume has wronged you. What then?
Nothing.
After that is completed, Viria Adrena fades to non-existence. Is that right? I will ask you to stand a moment.
Right? And I will do so.
And as you stand up, you feel a sharp pain in your left shoulder. And before you can figure out what just happened, you feel another one in your right shoulder. And as you turn to look and look dead in the eyes of Kiran Sari, you feel pain in your lower back. And you can't move. And that is where we're going to pick up next time.
I just got monked.
What?
Like you woke Pete up.
Oh, sorry, Pete.
That kid sleeps too much anyway.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Wait,
What?
can I say one thing?
Sure.
While Vera's getting monked,
Mm-hmm.
Colt will have written something and try to find a book of poetry that he knows Catalina has read, and he slips it in the book.
Oh,
That's it.
absolutely.
I have to write the letter. I will write you the letter.
Okay. I also have a little handout of the letter from Catalina for you if you want it. So.
Please, because I love to cry.
Okay. Okay. Well, on that happy note, thank you everybody for watching tonight. Hope you had as much fun as we did.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
Don't die, Fury.
I'm here to save you once I'm done crying.
I've done my job.
Harder, Daddy. What?
What? All right. Thank you all so much once again. We will see you here next Sunday, same time as usual. And everybody, What do we always say at the end of each stream?
Wear protection.
Safe.